Yes, everyone, live and kicking, and it is the Watchalong with OMONDI, Solo. Guys, Manchester United versus Crystal Palace. Welcome. Yes, everyone, welcome back to the Man United Agenda. And yes, I'm Solo and OMONDI, and we are sitting right next to each other, guys. But at the moment, we are trialing something. So, guys, in the comments, please let us know if you can actually hear us, because we're not 100% sure. On Monday, Arsenal lost today. 5 points now. Played the same amount of game as Man City. Is there still a charge for Manchester United going into the rest of the season?
Look, it's a game of two halves. Famous quote, isn't it? Game of two halves. I don't know who said that. Jimmy Greaves says it's a funny old game. I have to go with that one. It's a funny old game, isn't it? I mean, look, with the Queen's death, the World Cup as well this season, we're halfway through the season in like February. So all these Arsenal fans are gassing up about, we're doing so well. They are doing fantastic. It is a game of two halves. It's a season of two halves. And now, after the January transfer window and people got settled, teams getting relegation or fighting hard, as we've seen today against Everton. No easy games in the Premier League. And if you don't win your physical duels, and you're not up for it, you can get beat. Now, I've always known Arsenal as a soft underbelly team. That's what, and they flop, they crumble when it's all on. It usually happens in November. Seems like it's happening now. I think this game is huge. Losing to Everton, this could be huge for their confidence, because when you're sky high and your confidence gets swell on swell, like a balloon, your chest gets swell up, and all it takes is a little pop, and then suddenly you're back to that underbelly, soft underbelly team that we know for years. That's Arsenal Football Club. The same team that disgraced the Premier League in the Champions League by losing 10-2 or something like that. It's like, what time is it? It's sort of like a time score. 10-2. And it lost, and it's really embarrassing, that sort of result. But Arsenal, great team. They beat us the other day. It was really unfortunate. We could have got a point out there. But we're better now. We've got Sabitzer coming in. And we can close the gap. I know Andy Tate believes that, and he gives me inspiration when he talks about it. The second half of the season, the title charge, it could well be. We could win today, and things could be looking a lot more rosy for Man United Football Club. So, great result for Everton. The new manager bounce, as Errol was calling it on the show last night. And, we move. I'm sure everyone in the league will be delighted, because you don't want to see one team running away with it. Let's close in the gap and see if they've really got the big kahuna.
Now, going on to Manchester United, obviously we know that Martial came back. And when Martial came back, I think a lot of us were really excited with Martial coming back into the team. But it seems, again, he's picked up yet another injury again. And it's almost like he's got the potential, but the problem is it's going to hamper his whole career.
He's got the potential to get injured. That's the only potential he's got at the moment, Errol. You talk about hampered. I mean, he needs to be pampered and looked after, because he gets injured all the time. I don't know what the injury is. I don't even, with muscle injuries, people, they do seem to sort of escalate, don't they, throughout the career. And he played all right coming on the other day. It's a great job they didn't start him the other day. Brought him on, okay, little cameo towards the end, slowly bring you back to fitness, doing the right thing. So you can't blame the manager for rushing him out there. I think they've been really cautious with him. But once again, he's injured. Big up Talk MU, big up Rico as well, and Box and all these guys in the comments. We will be coming to the comments. As you know, we always read the comments. We're coming there soon. What do you guys think about the Arsenal result? Can we catch them?
Going into the team now, obviously the solo 11 wasn't very far off from the starting 11 today. So we go, as usual, with the safe hands of David De Gea. I know he's not your biggest fan, but at the same time...
What? Has he told you that?
Well,
he's told me. He doesn't support me.
Yeah, well, no, you don't support him.
Right, okay,
you don't support David De Gea.
But,
David De Gea, obviously, we know there's issues with him. But going in goal today, keeping his positions, David De Gea is coming back in. We know Luke Shordinho now, as I like to call him. The Butcher will be starting with Veron and Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka we spoke a bit about yesterday, how sort of, he, before the World Cup and things like that, he didn't seem as a favourite. It seemed like he was going to go out the door in the January transfer window, but it seems like he's had a bounce back now. Bruno Fernandes starts with Casemiro, and my boy Fred starts as well. Shocker. Rashford was the only person I didn't put in my 1 to 11 yesterday in my solo 11, but Waghorse does start with Anthony as well. Looking at that team, is that team strong enough and good enough to go on and get at least the 3 points against Crystal Palace?
Yeah, the only way I could make that team stronger is bring Sabitzer in for Fred, unfortunately, Errol. Sorry to say that to your face, because usually behind the screen.
Behind the screen, yeah.
I'm saying it to your face today. Don't give me no cut eye or yeah, I think Sabitzer coming in. I think the fans, a home debut like this, if he can get some minutes, we want as fans. A lot of fans have got question marks about him. They don't really know what his game is or what he can do. And a lot of you guys in the comments do. You're aware of him playing for Red Bull and Bayern and Salzburg when he was on loan with Mane. So I think everyone's interested, all eyes on him, and they would love to see him get a little cameo today and come on the pitch and show what he's all about. Obviously coming into a side and being able to perform straight away. I think you've got to look at subtle things, what he does well. Has he got good ball control? What's his reading of the game? Has he got the physicals? Because we need physical players right now with people dropping like flies. Can he spray a pass? Can he communicate well? He's on the same page with Ten Hag's system. Playing at Bayern for a period of time, but he seems to like the manager. So all these things we should look for. Don't look for him to be tackling man and getting up and down and scoring enough goals. Just try and look at the subtle things from his game today. That's what I'll be doing.
Again, another player we touch on as well. So you talked about him and replacing Fred. Obviously, we know Fred is having this fantastic run right now as well in the team. But it seems like he's coming off as a substitute to sort of get that little energy in the midfield. But no one can really discredit Fred for what he's doing. So this is an opportunity probably for Fred today to actually show the manager and show the fans that you can trust him in starting the games. Because what the issue is, he's proven over the last, say, 5 or 6 games now that he does deserve a start. But unfortunately, he's not going to get ahead of Eriksen, and he's not going to get ahead of Casemiro as well. So this is the only time now he can prove his point, prove it. And also his contract's up in the summer as well.
He signed an extension.
Has it? Well, we don't know if he signed it. I don't believe he has. I haven't heard anything yet with saying it, because I know with Ten Hag keeps saying that, technically speaking, no one really truly is going to sign a new contract until the summer. He will make that decision when the summer kicks in. So, guys, if you do know if Fred did sign one extension, let us know. But as far as I know, it was up in the summer.
Well, to be honest, Errol, if anyone should know about Fred's contract extension, it's his agent, yourself. You should know these things. Yeah. So I don't know what you're doing. You're working too hard on managing agenda these days and neglecting your clients like Fred. But yeah, you said this opportunity for Fred today to come in and perform. I mean, he's a squad player and he accepts that. And when he does come on, he does give it his all. That's the main thing. The reason he's not ahead of guys like Eriksen, Casemiro, is when you break it down, he hasn't got the quality, I believe. I'm sure most of the fans would agree with that. But he's got the work rate and he's got the drive, which is something that most players should have. You're supposed to have, but he has that in abundance. Yeah. So he makes up for his lack of quality technically and that kind of thing by having that drive and enthusiasm, which is apparent whenever we watch him. He's up and down, getting around the pitch. Now, you're talking about his form lately. I think scoring goals from like inches off the touchline twice in recent weeks. I don't know what tells you.
You've got to be in the right place. You've got to be in the right place at the right time. Look at Alan Shearer. Oh, should we say Gary Lineker? How many goals did Gary Lineker score from outside the box?
That's true.
Not a lot of goals. So you've got to be there or thereabouts to finish it. So, but one thing as well, because the goal he scored, again, the week before that, he scored that little flick, didn't he? Yeah. But again, Waghorse tried that as well in the same game. And it didn't come off of Waghorse, but it came off of Fred. So again, it's Waghorse starting today again. There's a lot of people out there saying like they don't believe he should be starting for Manchester United. They don't believe he is sort of the ideal player. But the thing with Waghorse does, he draw people out. That's what people understand, because if he's present, he pull people away to give other people opportunity. It's just like what people say with when you look at Peter Crouch. Peter Crouch, you just lump the ball to Peter Crouch, and Peter Crouch never want the ball up in here. He's a skillful footballer. So that's the thing with Waghorse. He adds something slightly different to what Manchester United's got right now. He's got a plan B or a plan C.
Well, I think there's two types of strikers. There's people obsessed and selfish like Van Nistelrooy with goals. Feed me, what? And get upset when you don't feed him and all this kind of thing. But then you get players like Weghorst who's unselfish. And clearly, as Errol was saying right there, it does do a lot for the team. Everyone talks about his stats when we were signing him. Oh my God. They weren't talking about the goal ratio. Yeah. They were talking about his closing down and his pressures and things. So there's a new type of striker. We should have known we're not here to sort of talk about goals all the time. It's about what you contribute to the team. And just to say, guys, if you're a member, make sure you sign up, because we've done a video the other day of myself, CALLULA, and Rebel talking about 1958, the Munich air disaster. And at the moment, Vieira and our manager are out bringing out some reefs. They're going to plant them on the pitch in remembrance of that day in February the 6th in 1958, when unfortunately the plane crashed and devastation. People died, players died, coaches, staff, pilots, all this kind of thing. So go and check it out, guys. They're really good touch here to do this, and I'm sure the crowds are really up for this right now based on this. So Vieira, salute to you and to Ten Hag, and salute to all the people that lost their lives that day.
Quick one on Monday before kickoff. Did you want to go through some of the comments quickly?
Yeah,
we got to transitionalize the mobile phones because the screens are a bit further away today.
So Box, in relation to the results, they saying Arsenal are rattled. Sean Dice is a magician, says Box. Miko, how you doing? Says big up the agenda. Colin, how you doing? What did you say, Errol? Question mark. Trying to tease us like the mic ain't working, maybe. I don't know. But the mic is working. What tested? 1 2 1 2.
We're on. We're on.
You know what? Talk about mics, and so I had a friend who was a Polish sound engineer, and a check 1 2. Check 1 2. Anyway, enough about these crossy jokes. Check. Yeah, okay. Anyway, the wheels of the bus are coming off Arsenal, says Edward French. Column's laughing. Yes, stop teasing us, Column. We don't come to your show and tease you all the time, do we? Boxer saying, I've never seen a more cocky set of fans than Arsenal. For sure, I've been getting it. A Solo, I told you last night Martial wasn't starting. That's from Miko. Yeah. Big up to Talking You. Talking every saying 3-0 to United this year, this game. Injured, what the F, says Box, talking about Martial. I'd like to see Sabitzer start, but Fred is a solid choice to start today, as Sabitzer is new. That's from Box. He's trying to get on side with
come on, Box.
Box has also said, I think Fred could have a role versus Leeds in that sort of game, but Tommy or Fred thrives in that, because obviously Leeds are really busybodies, aren't they? Yo, lads, says Bill Badger, expecting a big result as the mighty Goon is lost. Also got Box saying here, what a useless CUNT he is. Bill, he's only played 20 minutes. He's out. We're talking about Bar Martial. Fred's club options were triggered. There you go, says Miko. Yeah. Box is saying he's got to go, mate. He can't be relied on to take opportunities. This is Martial again. I think you guys talk about.
Yeah, Martial.
It's what we would have done with Jones and Bailey a while ago. Is Bailey still our player? Yes. Talk about on loan at Marseille. He's got 7 games banned.
He's banned, isn't he?
Yeah. For F's sake, we should have made an obligation to buy. Big up, lads. Love you guys, really, says Colin. And that's from Blackmore as well. How you doing, Blackmore? And big up to Bill Badger and everyone else who's coming, tuning in right now.
Big up, guys. So, right, we're looking at...
So actually reading out all the players that died, just mentioned Wieland.
12 in the chat, guys. Remember, make sure you like and share and subscribing as well. Go through some of the comments. Is there any more? Blackmore 79, yep. Bill's telling welcome to the channel as well. Guys, what's your score prediction? No, we do score prediction yesterday, but what's your score prediction for this game? We haven't kicked off yet in where we are. So, guys, if Man United do score, whoever score, just hold it until we see it. Then once we celebrate, hopefully we're celebrating today a nice little victory. Then you can put in a comment. So Mika is going 3-1. Andrew is going 3-0. Column's going 2-0. United, that is, by the way.
We're watching the game due to a special privilege we have with Fire Stick.
I don't have this privilege. Where is it? Blackmore afternoon, Bill. Big up, Blackmore 79. Welcome to the channel. Bill Baggio is saying 3-0. Edward French 3-1. Blackmore 79 is saying 2-1 United. It's going to be tough, though. It will be a tough game, to be honest with you. It all depends on how we start. I know I did something for Paddock today, and I did say in it that we need to sort of start off on the front foot. We can't rely on thinking we've got the 3 points, because I think in the last game, I believe that what we actually did. We went to Selhurst Park, and some of the players think it was going to be easy sort of victory. And then right at the end, Crystal Palace with that worldie, we conceded, and it was a loss, basically. It wasn't a win, it was a loss. But cold, my excuse is it was a cold, gloomy, horrible night, wet night. That's my excuse.
You should know, you went to there last April, didn't
and
you?
It was freezing cold as well. Absolutely freezing cold there. I think Slabhead to come on and score a screamer.
I'd love that. Would it be nice if Maguire scored for me and Fred scored for Errol considering we're doing a live watch along?
Exactly. Let's do it.
And it's lucky here. I've just had my flat done, so perfect time for the boss man to come round.
Absolutely beautiful.
He's very impressed. He's very impressed.
Very impressed. Very impressed.
He's seen the before and after, and yeah.
Very good. Very good. Right now. I'm going to be camping out here for the next few days. I need to call the missus to say, listen, by the way, I'm not out tonight. I need to stay here now. I can't do it. Cannot do it. Let's go. Where is it?
Yeah, it's going to be a good game. I think Palace, what have they got to offer us? We've got a recent memory of them a couple of weeks ago. They played really well. Be interested to see what they can do, how they deliver, because they're in mid-table. They're pretty safe. What we saw contrast today, team like Everton in relegation are really fighting hard, coming away, really trying to get the points. I don't know if Crystal Palace really believe they can beat us. When you play someone so recent, you don't know you know, oh my God, we're outgunned here. We're going to get done again. I think a good result for them would be a draw. I can't imagine they can come to Old Trafford and get a win, or they really believe that in a half-arse based on the two teams and the quality. But you just never know, do you? You just never know. Here we go.
Bruno Fernandes clapping. That's what I can see, guys. Let's go. Reeve's been picked up. Right.
So a minute gone, we've got a free kick here, just outside the box. It's whipped in the left foot of Elise into the danger area. It's cleared there by Varane. As you know, 3 o'clock kickoff, guys, cleared by Casemiro, mind you. 3 o'clock kickoff here. Obviously, we're trying
This is our first 3 o'clock kickoff in a long time.
Yeah. So it used to be a while, doesn't it? Yeah. Obviously, because we're playing Thursdays as well.
I wonder if Elise scored today, he would celebrate. Yeah. That would be the big one, whether or not he celebrates or not.
So Crystal Palace got a corner here. Elise going to outswing corner. It's cleared again by Bruno. And it's 2-on-1, but Anthony wins the ball. Can he sort of, get it away, play it square? His Varane. And it's a free kick.
Free kick to United.
So a bit of early pressure there from Crystal Palace, guys. Big up to Jeff. How you doing, Jeff? Good to see you, man. Always great seeing you. Glad you're better, OMONDI. Yeah, I'm much better, thanks. A lot of good food and oranges and lemons. Said the oranges and lemons. St. Clemens, whatever. You know the rhyme.
And on the ball now. Oh! But again, you see, showboating, you're going nowhere. And I think what he's probably got to learn, and someone needs to sort of put a hand around him, it's like when Man United with the whole Ronaldo thing, when Ronaldo was showboating, but there was no end product at all. You've got to give Anthony the time, though, to be honest with you, to settle in, because it's a brand new league as well. And he's, but at the same time, sometimes it's when to do the showboating. Yeah. It's when.
So he was in a 1-on-1 situation there. He dropped his shoulder, done a little pop the ball, sort of like Fred goal the other day, popped it, flicked it around the other side, but there's no one there. And it's not like he would have got to beat the man.
Yeah.
So he's got to try and beat the man with using players. So here we are, and again, his Anthony cuts in,
that's
beats
nice.
His man, cutting in, plays it square.
Yeah.
And it's popped out again. We recycle. Martinez plays it wide to the left, where we've got Shaw and Rashford. Double up and
Double
Shaw.
up, that's it, that's it.
Shaw. Lovely.
Ooh, corner.
Not
No,
quite.
no, no, no.
Still got the
there.
ball. That's a lovely move. So it's Rashford and
Brilliant.
Shaw.
Sorry.
And Shaw made the following run in
Oh, well, okay. There's something.
We're
Hold on.
arguing
There's
there.
a handball. There's a handball. There's a handball. That clearance was a handball. That was a handball.
What's he saying?
That's a handball. That was a handball. That clearance was handball.
So what? Rashford tries to play the ball back in.
Yeah, handball.
Yeah, that's a handball. So
That's
Hughes
handball.
came across
That's a handball.
and he sort of blocked his body like that, but his hand was out like that, and it's hit his hand. So as we were trying to cross the ball over the 6-yard box, his hand was out. It's
But
left
again,
his body.
what I'm going to now say though, they've been given. They've been given those penalties. Been given.
What's the rule? Do we know the rule? So if your body, if
It
your
depends.
hand's like that and it hits you there, then I
Yeah.
understand. But his hand was out, left his body like that, and it's hit his hand there.
Yeah.
Trying to block the cross.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'll take this as a penalty, and the reason why I'll take it because I've seen them being given to other team, and I've seen Man United. There was a certain situation with Rashford scored a couple of goals, and for me, it was goal, and it was the decision was overturned, and it wasn't a goal. Like the other night when he scored, for me that was a goal.
So they're still deciding now. It looks like it might be given.
Is it?
He's
It's
going
gonna
to
be
check. The
VAR.
referee's
It's
going to
be
check.
VAR.
Look at this. 4 minutes gone. Looks like the referee's going to check. It's a great move. It was Rashford and Shaw out on the left.
Yeah.
Shaw made the underlapping run, and Rashford is holding up the player because he gets respect these days, and just played a nice ball into Shaw's path. He crossed it across 6-yard box. It came out, and then Rashford
Yeah, it's a penalty.
Crossed
That's
it.
a penalty.
and then Will Hughes. They're checking it now. His
Check-
hands
checking
came out,
penalty, yeah,
and
it's a
it was
penalty.
crossed it. It was crossed 6-yard box. It would have been a danger.
It's why are you giving so long? It's
Yes!
a penalty, man. Come on.
It's
Penalty,
a pen,
it's a
guys.
penalty.
It's a
Come on.
pen.
Do you know what?
5 minutes gone.
You know what the beauty of this is, though? And again, I know
Who's
we
taking
shouldn't
it,
talk
by the way?
about. I think
Bruno.
Rashford. I think Rashford might take it, but I'll give it to Bruno.
Yeah, sorry,
I'll
go on.
give
What you
it to
saying?
Bruno.
What you said? Penalty, guys.
When we played them at Selhurst Park, last game of the season last year, he dominated that. He dominated us. He took the mick out of us.
Yeah.
He
You were saying,
absolutely
you were saying
battered
a good
us.
word.
So listen,
Don't let us know, guys, because I know you can say Bruno. You're probably ahead of us. Bruno's stepping
Bruno,
up.
don't say anything, guys. Don't say anything.
If you can do that stutter run,
I think Bruno always will do the start run.
just roll it in the corners.
But
I won't be vexed.
again, obviously, I love Ronaldo, but since Ronaldo's left, it's like a weight burden been taken off his shoulder.
Bruno
Completely.
steps up. He's looking cool. Doesn't even give the keeper eyes. Stepping up now. Little step. Jockey. Yes!
Come on!
Rolls it to the left-hand side.
Come
the
on.
keeper's right.
No. Yes, that's it. Absolutely brilliant, man. 1-0, we'll take that. But now, what we need to do is don't sit back now. Don't sit back. Just make sure we need another goal. Let's kill the game.
The thing
Kill
is,
the game.
that's a handball. All right, we love that. But it's the move. It's the move. We threaten them. Luke Shaw, Rashford on the left-hand side. That's how it all started.
So
He got played in, and then Luke Shaw crossed it across the 6-yard box, got cut out, came back out to Rashford. Rashford tried to dink it across, and that's where Shaw, it looks like Shaw, but Will Hughes, the blondie, put his hand out. Unfortunate, but this is how it goes.
So on here, you've got Bill Baggio, handball by Jeff saying handball. Jeff saying no doubt. Tyrone, it's a penalty. Miko, penalty. Who else is there? Jeff, Bruno. Can we kill the game off? Yeah, first off, lads. I would love us to get another goal. Like I just said, I'd rather us get another goal because we know what can happen.
Weghorst with great pressing there.
Great pressing.
Put the keeper under pressure.
He looks injured. He's injured.
He's trying to say he got a bit of afters there. So obviously, Crystal Palace kicked off, played it back to their goalkeeper, and we swarmed there. And Weghorst, the furthest man forward, chased down the goalkeeper, and he crashed it out for a goal kick. But he's acting like he got a bit of afters now.
Look, I love it there. Did you see how Weghorst just sat there and sort of gone in between him with the referee
So the keeper's foot hit Weghorst rather than Weghorst hitting him.
Yep, exactly.
So it wasn't a foul.
Nothing at all.
Weghorst, great pressing there. We love to see that. And the fans will be appreciative of that.
Again, with the pressing, it just shows how different we were compared to last season. Every single player is pressing, and we're pressing together as a unit rather than Bruno Fernandes doing all the pressing and leaving gaps. And that's where he got criticised for last season.
Well, Bruno, it's about intelligent pressing, isn't it? I think when here we go again, Bruno again putting them under. So they're in their half. They give the ball away. Anthony here. Weghorst was back to goal. Get the return. So as long as you can press them like that. Here's
Wan-Bissaka. Oh,
lovely dinked in ball. It's cleared by Palace. Now let's see if they can play out.
How much better is a Wan-Bissaka though? Like he's getting crosses in as well.
It's really important.
What a difference.
When we press like that, if we can squeeze the play and compress them, it's easy to press. When we've got a wide, which the fence to the forward line is so wide apart, it's hard to press in that area. You got to make runs for nothing. They just play it around you. Here we go again. They try to play it out.
I don't understand why they're trying to play the ball out there when the first time it didn't happen. Then they play it out again the second time. It's not happening.
Because since Vieira's come, this is not really in Crystal Palace forte, but the last couple of seasons with Anderson playing and the goalkeeper, they have been playing out from the back. So when it's in your DNA now, they kind of stick to it. But here we go again. Played to Anthony by Varane. He's come in field. Plays a 1-2 Casemiro. He's Wan-Bissaka out wide. Give and go, but Anthony ignores him. And we go back to centre back.
Liverpool losing 2-0 as well.
You're joking already?
No, 2-0. Yeah.
Wow.
So 2-0 Liverpool.
That's, Wolves, isn't it?
Yep.
Wow. What is going on? Hi, Jackie. Jackie saying 1-0.
Oh, Jackie, long time.
Fab. Happy Saturday. Thank you, Jackie.
Happy Saturday, Jackie. Long time.
Jackie, where do your loyalties lie? I know you've your Palace girl at heart, or is it maybe with your head or because of location? But yeah, here we go. Wan-Bissaka. He's doing the anti. He looks better than anti, skipping around the ball. Here's Fred driving forward, plays in Bruno. Can he get a cross in?
Oh, he stopped it.
Thinks to his left foot.
No one.
It's popped out, and we get the seconds. We get second ball here. They can't get out. Palace are really under it. There's no outlet for them, and they have to clear the ball for a throw in. This is good pressure here from Man United. You said don't let up, and
can't let up. Can't let up. Need to keep the press going.
Jeff says, "Come on, Wolves." He's laughing.
2-0 though. Whew.
Only 10 minutes gone. They're doing better than us. Wolves. Here we go again, probing. We've seen the movement.
But is the Wolves manager? He's the ex-Sevilla manager, isn't it? He used to Sevilla manager as well.
He's the ex-Real Madrid manager.
Yeah.
And Seville, yeah. Madrid got rid of him. I think it's due around the World Cup, World Cup. They signed, there was a bit of an issue with that, and then they got rid of him after a few weeks or months. But he's a very good manager.
Very good manager. Some upset today. Going to be some upset.
So here we go again. Bigger pitch this time, as they were talking about on the preview show yesterday. Go and check out the preview show, guys. Yesterday, it was a barrel of laughs. They were giving it. We've got Nate and JC and Richard as well, the Palace fans. Great. Check out Eagle Eye Football YouTube channel as well. They're a good bunch of guys. Here's Wan-Bissaka plays a 1-2.
Oh, he's gone.
With Anthony. Gets the return.
You know what it is? I could see what he's trying to do there. If he literally flipped it onto his left feet, if it went on to then, he got the opportunity to count running. But the ball didn't have to.
Wan-Bissaka's trying to outdo Anthony with tricks and flicks.
Yeah, today.
So here we go. We sort of back to Martinez. You know, he can play a spring pass or play it short. And here we are again.
Anthony, do something. Come on.
Gets the overlap. And
Wan-Bissaka
inside the box tries to cut back.
It seems as well like Wan-Bissaka is playing so further up than actually Anthony as well.
We can afford to because it does pin them back. If we just stay in the right back position, not cross the halfway line, someone's got to go over him. As soon as Wan-Bissaka comes up, one of the midfielders, whatever, has to look after him, and that pins them right back in their half.
Jorginho with this
in swinger, corner kick, played in, head up. Whoa, little scramble in the box.
Wow,
headed by Weghorst.
What a save that was.
So it was in swinging corner. Weghorst with a great header. The keeper came over, just touched it wide. We still got play out on left here. Overlap. Casemiro. He's going to cross 6-yard box. Oh, cut out. Should have played that low. We're still here. Still there.
Pressing.
Comes wide to Anthony on the left. He thinks of the ball.
No,
straight to the keeper. That was another chance there. Weghorst with a header from corner.
That was a great thingy though. That was great saved by the keeper. You know what it is though? That's a camera one though. I've got to say that's a camera.
It didn't really because it was in swing corner. It sort of Weghorst is near the 6-yard box. He could have to get a lot of power on it. Didn't get through.
Little flicks.
So what can Palace do playing out? Here they are, Mitchell left back, play it down the line into the channel, but no one's there.
back
So
to keep
Palace keep giving away the balls, turnover after
13
turnover.
minutes played. I think we're like about 3 minutes behind.
No worries.
But guys, just don't tell us what the score is or anything. We don't want to know. It's there. Ooh.
Okay, so Palace, can they play it out? Yeah, they do now. Gets to their forward man.
They lost the ball.
Areas.
Great. Oh,
That's
come on. That was a good tackle.
Good counter press there. When we played back to Hughes and
Fred.
He was swarmed by the midfielders. When we're compact like that, we're getting so used to this sort of counter pressing teams, giving them no time to sort of play it out. You try to turn back, no, it's 1, 2, 3 man around you. Palace in a half now, just about.
It's about doing what the thing as well. It's respecting. I think like when we went to their ground, I think we gave them too much respect.
You reckon?
I think we did. I thought we gave them too much respect. But now it's for us. We're at home and we've got to just go for it because we can't afford to drop any more points at the moment.
Casemiro wins a battle there with Hughes
so good,
and Elise. He comes out with the ball and here's Wan-Bissaka driving down the right. He's got Anthony, his teammate. They're like a little partnership now, Anthony and Wan-Bissaka. It comes back to
it's that almost when you look at it, let's see, it's that 1, 2, 3 touches, isn't it? And it goes back to them again. So there you go.
So there's little triangles, always little triangles. It's third man runs that we call that. Played inside. Oh, lovely touch there by Shaw. Out of his feet. Here's Rashford, 1-on-1. Gets beat though. Should have played in Shaw. Play Shaw in.
Go on, Bruno.
Strong run there by Ayew. But we pinched it. There's 3 men on him.
It's fouls.
That's swarms.
Don't let them have any chance at all. No opportunity.
So 15 minutes gone on our end. Just over 15 minutes gone. Great chances here. We've had a good goal already, which was created from a good move on the left between Shaw and Rashford from the penalty. And then we had this corner and the header from Weghorst.
I don't know if you're honest with some of the comments.
Yeah.
We've got some comments there, guys.
Palace are dead without Zaha, says Miko. That was a good cross by Wan-Bissaka, says Tyrone.
Sold him. Ooh. Oh, then he fell. Sold him up the river.
1-2 here.
Yep, there you go. Go on, Anthony. You're on. Bruno. You're through.
As he wants to pass, he hasn't got. People complain about he doesn't have the ability to pass. He
That's
plays it. Weghorst's feet pinched there by Richards. Here we are. They played it in. That's a tackle there from Martinez.
I think that's a free kick. I think that's bicycle.
It was after. He got the ball, but his other foot took the man out. So it probably is a free kick. Can we kill off the first half, says Bill Badger? Yeah.
Oh, he did. He won the ball, but yeah, he caught him.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka having a glow up second half of the season. Big up from Column. We consistently dragged it out first half, got to say. Oh, wow, 1-0. Seti looking fab. Happy Saturday. Thank you. You've read that comment. That's from a lovely Jackie. On Monday and Saturday, I thought I would drop by to see the plaudits now for Wan-Bissaka to Gea. My favourites, of course. So she loves Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, Wan-Bissaka has come back.
And Gea. You like goalkeepers, don't you? I hope your son's doing well with his career. Good stuff from a whole squad, says Jeff as well. Come on, Wolves, yeah. Keep the comments coming in. Played in here, and it's cut out there by Bruno.
Bruno's doing
his job. He's everywhere. He gets about. Bruno's fantastic, man. I mean, are you admiring Bruno?
I like Bruno. I think Bruno's wicked. To be honest with you, he did wind me up for the first few seasons with his antics to dive in and things. But I think under Ten Hag, he's not as bad. He's nowhere near the level of the diving it's cheating basically what he used to do.
Is that a myth though? I mean,
no. I've watched him live, so for me, watching him live and seeing what he does, and then constantly shouting at the referee in certain situations, there's no need for it.
I think that's good. It's good. You got to get that psychological advantage sometimes as a sort of leader or captain.
Yeah.
Do we orchestrate things and talking about it?
Yeah, you're saying about leader, but he wasn't the captain. It was Harry Maguire.
But everyone, players, the referee should know this guy needs to be respected.
Yeah.
And he sees organising stuff. But I think for the last couple of months, I've really started to appreciate him as a player.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go again. He's up and down. Thinks it up wide. Here we go. Sure.
Well, that's what you want in a captain, though, isn't it?
It's offside.
No,
Is he
it's
offside?
not. No, it's not. It's not. He held his run.
Rashford played in
on
the left, cuts man aside.
Oh, Rashid should have passed that earlier.
That's no foul. It's just a body check.
Free kick.
So there, when Palace were out of shape because they were playing upfield, they were out of shape. Shaw had a good chance. Played in Rashford. I thought it was offside, but Errol was right. He held his run just about. He wasn't to know. Oh, he was offside.
He was off. Yeah, he was off.
He
just
was
off.
offside, yeah.
Just off.
He should have held his run there. There's no need. He should have looked across. But here we go again. So Palace trying to play out from the back. Played it into the midfield. Elise plays it wide to Mitchell. Just about keeps it in, but gives the ball away. Oh, Mitchell with a bad foul on Casemiro. He's soaking it up.
Milk it up. Milk it.
I said soaking it up. As in soaking.
You've been hanging around me far too long now.
Exactly.
Getting the word wrong.
It's infectious. It was a poor pass by Anthony. It's sort of hospital ball. Mitchell had to go for it, but it's a foul. I don't know if he gets a yellow for that.
No, he's not going to get enough. It's too early in the game.
Shouldn't matter though if it's too early in the game.
It's too early. That's probably his first one.
Lakiko, how you doing? He says, Mondi looking like a king in your shirt. Yeah, I got this shirt. I don't know. I'm not into fashion or labels or anything. I went out with my nephew the other day. He said, oh my God, you got a king shirt. I said, yeah, it spells king. What does it mean? And he's like, oh, king. It's like some sort of bad boy label. I don't know nothing about it. I
got a clue about king.
It's in my drawer. Someone bought it for me, and I just I wear it.
Yeah.
Sort of like it's around the house kind of thing. But it's a nice.
Don't be wearing it outside now. Everyone will be coming up to you and talking about king.
Well, you are when it comes to king, you are the king of wear. You when it comes to suits and smart wear, we've got Corner here. This is the man. Errol's always so nicely dressed. He puts us all to shame. Today.
Casual day.
This is casual. I mean, looks dapper.
Casual day.
Always looking dapper and fresh. So we've got Corner here.
Is this a Waghorse now? Come on, Waghorse. I just love it from just to tower over against everyone and just
love it.
Love it. I love it, Moise. Moise, I love it. So
all right, here we go. Okay. Corner from Bruno, in swinger. Give him the signal, whatever that means. In swinger, cleared from Palace. It's in the box here. Casemiro plays it out for Fred.
Don't you think though? Sometimes when you look at it and when you see the balls drop, it just reminds you of Paul Scholes on the edge of that area.
Yeah, that move they used to do. Palace can play the ball out here, play it wide to Elise. He got Wan-Bissaka on him. He plays at home. He doesn't want none of that. Good pressing there from Weghorst.
Oh yes, he's got
he's back. Rashford outside the box into Weghorst. One touch.
Wrong option.
Unfortunately, that touch was poor. He could have played in. Casemiro who's making a blind run again, like he loves to do. Weghorst, yes,
that was a wrong.
Good
pass.
Defended by Richard there. Oh, looking for a penalty again.
I don't know.
It was a foul. I mean, he didn't get the ball. Touch.
Nah.
Oh, that's
Rashid. Come on, Rashid.
You were cutting Bruno.
Come on, Rashid, man. Better than that, man.
Dives like that.
Better than that, Rashid, man. That's a blatant dive. But if they gave the penalty, I'll take it. I'm not complaining. Nah, that was blatant dive.
He must have felt. He felt that someone was.
He felt something, and then he goes to ground. Yeah, that was not a penalty though.
Oh, he's Palace. Outside the
first
box.
Opportunity, really.
But he's offside. Really tough. There's a big depth between the quality in some side. When you talk about top side, like the top 8 or top 7 maybe, and then you've got the mid-table sides and the lower league side. There's the difference. There's always a difference. And the difference I'm seeing lately, because we played Reading, we played Nottingham Forest twice, now we're playing Palace again. I think it's just the quality of player and the system of play as well.
Yeah.
I mean, because any of these teams, they get it right. If you gave Vieira like 3-4 years to get a drilled side and don't sell your best players, they could do something. But it's hard when you have to sell a lot of time. You've got like lesser players like Schlupp They hate slot,
Yeah,
don't they?
yeah.
Eagle-eyed football.
But the problem is, if you look at him, you put him in a system that works for him, he'll be a good player.
Well, he won
It's
the
like
league at
Liverpool,
Leicester, didn't he?
but it's like Liverpool. When I look at Liverpool and I say Trent's a great player.
Yeah.
So is Robertson, but you pull them away from him, put them in any other team, would they produce that?
Yeah,
and that's the problem, because it's a system.
So do you think that's the difference to systems?
It's a system.
The big side.
Yeah.
And
100%, 100%.
So we saw Everton today with their system being drilled and hard to beat, beat a team from the top.
Yeah, and it works because when you look at it again, it's sort of like Daesh with Arteta.
Yeah.
6 meetings. Yeah. Now today was their 6th meeting.
Yeah.
We're talking about 3 draws, and Daesh has 2 wins now over Arteta with 1 win. So again, and Arteta did say that it's basically he knows how to set up.
Yeah.
So if you set up in a way and providing all the players physically play to that level and to what the system is, you'll be successful.
Yeah.
Arsenal, thing is, Arteta is doing it right now, using the system, but unfortunately, certain system will beat that system.
But then on top of that, you're always supposed to be 100% physicality as well.
Yeah.
This is a staple diet of any good, successful team.
And when you're talking about system and stuff, it's like playing champ man, isn't it? You put your team out when you play champ man, and when you make your system up, if your system don't sort of adjacent to like the computer, you know you're going to lose.
Well, that's the thing. I think what I rate about these games now, because a lot of kids, they just used to just buy the best players and it would work because you've got the best players in the game. But now with the AI in these games, that kind of thing, you can't just buy the best players or just buy everybody who's great. You have to have something that works, a system that works for them to be successful.
Yeah. There's a couple more comments there you can have as
well. So we've got free kick here for Palace. I know we're waffling here. I mean, but the game's still going on. I mean, it's the same again. We just keep probing.
Free kick.
Palace are struggling to get anything going.
Free kick Palace. Oh, De Gea came out. De Gea received it. Now, what's the distribution like here, De Gea? Right, throw it.
It was a throw-in. Throw it out like Schmeichel.
Oh, okay. Can he get around there? No, it's too much. Too much.
So Jackie's saying hi to Bill. Talking about Kent, South London sides. Bruno doesn't dive. He does what all the top players do. We're not used to it at United. It's like, that's what I said about the arts out there of how to play the game. United looking like, OMONDI looking like king. King, OMONDI, if OMONDI is king, what is Solo? A god? Question mark. That's a good title for you.
No, it's
the god. Who was called a god? It was. I
called Eric Cantona the god.
Was he called? No, he was the king.
He's a king, but I call him God though.
But who they call Liverpool God?
I think is it King
Kenny. Robbie Fowler, maybe is he God?
No, I don't. I think it's probably going to be someone like Doug Leash or something like that. They probably do.
No, Doug Leash is King Kenny.
Oh, King Kenny.
Yeah, they do call someone a god. Maradona's they call it
Maradona was they call it because of.
It's very rare that you get a title like God, but if I was to give it someone a Man United agenda, it would be the main man.
Give it to him one day.
It would be the main man, Errol, because you don't know behind the scenes he does so much for this channel and for the community as well. Here we go.
Oh, he's through. Oh, go on, Wan-Bissaka. Oh,
final delivery there.
Unlucky. Final end product. Not end
product. Flipped it between his feet, got around the player and whipped it across, but went straight to the goalkeeper.
I wonder if there's going to be a stat out today of how many trickery that between Wan-Bissaka and Anthony's done.
It's like dribble completions and that sort of thing. Yeah.
New stats, guys.
Here we go again outside the box. And a shot there by number 10, which is
Rashi.
So the thing is with our system right now, they can't play out, and we keep pinching them, counter pressing them while they're trying to play out in good areas just outside the box. And there was another chance there.
You know what though? With that, you see where he dived a minute ago. Now, if he went down there, anywhere there, that probably would have gone to VAR. He would have gone to VAR.
Tyrone Williams saying, "Come on, Rashford." Corner, dinked in.
Didn't the waste.
Again, Anthony's here, outside the box, squaring up Hughes with his right foot. And
you know what it is?
But keeper safe.
He does it all the time, isn't it? But he's always aiming for the top corner. It's almost like he wants to score the perfect goal rather than probably putting his lace through it.
With his right foot there, he wasn't so confident. He was squared up outside the box with Hughes, touched it to his right foot, got a yard.
Yeah.
There wasn't enough power on that, really.
Just shift it away from him.
So here we go again. They're trying to play out. Look at this press. They have to give the ball away. Gets there first. Shaw on his touch. Shaw. Well, good pressure, Shaw. And is too much pressure. But they
got out there. They got out,
and we'll get the
ball back.
Recycled. Yep. No, lovely play. Want to say hi to Stu. He's saying, "Love the King shirt. You call us as Frick." Yeah, I didn't want to say that. I was trying to read it to get it right. Frick. I haven't heard it.
Thank you to Anthony.
It's Rashford. Trying to play man. And Stu saying, "One race is human race. Don't be an animal." Big love, guys. Yeah, big up to you, Stu. Everyone plays their best game against us. It's always about having the biggest club taking down the biggest club in the land. Rush. Was Rush called gods at Liverpool? I don't think it was Rush. I think it was Robbie Fowler for some reason.
Getting the ball away there. No one, not one person.
Knowing them, they give the God title to Slippy G.
Probably, yeah.
So, ball played in. Palace, this is what I'm saying about quality. We're not seeing enough quality in the final third from Palace. They're struggling. When they do get out, their decision-making is poor. Whereas we sort of suffocating them with our system, playing in a half. When they try to play out, we swarm them, pinch the ball, counter-press, and we're in. Yeah, Tyrone Williams is confirming it was Robbie Fowler.
Was it Robbie Fowler?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely in Slippery G, though.
Yeah. So Anthony seems to have played. Oh no, it's not. It's Luke. I thought Anthony looked like Luke Shaw. It's hard to see from this distance. But Bruno, Mr. Versatility, is playing on the right at the moment. Rashford down the middle where Bruno should be playing. So little rotations here. And that drags players all over the place because maybe you're signed with a job. You mark Bruno, you mark Rashford. And then suddenly, do you have to change position or do you switch them over? This is good play here. Lovely rotation.
Rotation each.
Total football. So almost half an hour gone. Well, half an hour gone now. We're 1-0 up and we've had the better opportunities and we're looking pretty comfortable. But like you say, you never know in this league. Varane with a crossfield ball and it doesn't reach its target. But can we get the seconds? Good pressure here. Good pressure here. Pinch the ball. And Rashford over the bar. Once again, the counter.
You know what that is? That's like off his shin. That wasn't connected at all. That's like a shin roll.
The counter pressing. Yeah. So we played a crossfield ball, got cut out by the defender, played into the midfielder, and then suddenly we've swarmed him. Couldn't get out. It's a beautiful play by Man United.
Through the lace. Not giving them the opportunity.
First, second ball, we're there, pinning them in.
But I just want us to get that second goal, man.
Pace here. From Schwab, I think he's up against Wan-Bissaka, so he decides to come home. I think, yeah, he doesn't want that smoke. No, little back heel, read that from Wan-Bissaka. Oh yeah, round the corner, and now we can play out. Anthony into Bruno. Bruno looking up, dinks it wide here to Shaw, gets out his feet. He's got Rashford wide here and runners. Rashford head up, pings us crossfield ball, doesn't reach his target. That's the wrong decision, I think. Followed up by Casemiro, plays a 1-2 with Weghorst. But it gets brought down.
Still ain't giving up.
And now Palace can try and play out with Casemiro out of position, but they can't. They slow it up.
I think, though, for us, it's good play, but I think our decision...
Look at that from Bruno. Yeah. Look, he turned and suddenly we caught him out.
But decision-making, though, I think the decision-making needs to be better because we need to kill them off now.
Rashford playing across your pass.
Yeah, we need to kill the team off now.
I understand it, doing it quick and getting it while they're out of shape, but you need to have better quality than that. He's not Paul Scholes in that respect. Here's Shaw down the left. Raiding. Dinks in the cross. Oh, Weghorst almost got ahead to that. And now can we pressure them? Now we can pressure them. Yes, we can. We turn over the ball again. This is really tough for Palace right now. Our system's well drilled. We're not allowing it. Here's Rashford down the left. Cuts back.
Sold him.
Went to cross, plays the inside pass. Casemiro makes that run again.
Oh, what?
And tries a Redondo. Tries a Redondo on the touchline against Henningsberg. Remember that? Redondo against Henningsberg?
Wow.
When he sort of done a trick on the goal line. Uh-oh. Not now. Not now. All right. We had a corner there. We're just waiting for technical issues here. Come on, United. So how you feel so far, guys? I mean, it's just over half an hour gone. We're winning. And there's 14 in the chat. Make sure you press the like button, guys. We're not down to StreamYard. I mean, streaming from each other's houses. We decide we're going to go and link up and do it from our own house, you know? Okay. Just waiting for to get back online, guys. A few technical issues here. We'll be back. That's behind, yeah. Yeah, Casemiro with the Berbatov turn. That was beautiful, wasn't it? Miko saying, Rashi, if we can get top 4 in the trophy to build Ten Hag's a statue. Yes.
Be building it more than a statue.
What a turnaround, isn't it? I mean, what's different? Managers should be paid the most out of anyone at the club, I believe, because they're the ones that make the most impact. Even if you've got poor players. I mean, remember Fergie winning the league in his last season with a really poor team compared to what he had before. So managers are everything in the club. Players are just pawns. Okay. So how you feeling about the game, guys? Yes, Jeff, we're watching by stream. Palace are growing into the game, says Miko.
And that's the issue we have, because the more they're growing into the game, that's exactly what happened when we played them at their ground. First half or so, they weren't in the game. And then for about 20 minutes or so, we allowed them. And that's when it became a problem, because they could have nicked that game as well the last time we played them as well in the last minute.
Yeah.
So we've got to take the opportunity and take our chances and make sure we bury them.
Come on, United.
I'm trying to do something here. Trying to find something else to use at the moment.
So we're having a few technical issues here, guys. We're just waiting to get back into it. It will come.
Build it and they will come.
Here we go. So back on, here's Palace out wide. As I said, they're playing themselves back into the game. And Elise holds up in the box, but has to play where he's facing. It's dinked in the back post, and that's claimed easily by De Gea. So missed a bit of action there, but it looks like Palace were raiding a bit. But it takes a lot out of them to really come out of shape when they've been pinned back like that. You know, if they do give the ball away, suddenly they have to think about the break, and then, you know, it's difficult to break a team down when they're set up like Palace like that. So when you've got opportunities, when they're out of shape, when they push forward, that's a great time to sort of really go for it, take that risky pass to get yourselves played in. So here's Ran and Martinez bringing the ball out from the back. It's gone wide to Luke Shaw. He's got middleman with Casemiro, who's not really there for the pass, but here comes Fred. Slowed up, real reverse. Need another goal, says Jeff. Most certainly, we're controlling the game. Jeff feels, watch Fred here come and seek the ball. He's got a man in his back, so he gets refused. And that's a long pass coming up. Should be by Martinez. He's got a great range of passing, Martinez. I really think it helps us from the back. You got someone who can play the ball the way he does.
Not only that, but with it as well, when you think about it, the passing, I was watching some little clips today with, like, when you look at Anthony, a lot of people criticize Anthony, and then with Casemiro, you see some of the passes they do.
Yeah.
And like, unless you're watching them sort of very closely, you're not going to see those sort of passes. You're not going to go, oh my God, did he see? You know what I mean? Because they're so beautiful, some of the passes. What am I doing? So 36 minutes now.
So Palace sort of...
It's getting back into the game, really, aren't they?
They're being a bit braver in these sort of situations. It's a bit shut On the bench. Yeah, we sighted him, Miko. Sabitza's giving a little cameo from the cameraman, keeping an eye on him. Yeah, back on.
Well, all right.
So here we go. 1-0 still. 38 minutes gone, guys. And now they got a bit more space.
It's opening up. The game's opening up because they sit there and they get themselves back into the game.
So Elise is not playing inside forward. He's playing the left-footed wide left.
Corner.
And he drives into the box and gets corner off Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka.
Predator, Saka.
They call him Spider-Man as well, don't they? And
yeah.
so they got numbers up. This is a good opportunity from a corner here for Palace. There's a set-piece chance to get a goal. And as we saw Everton against Arsenal, they got a goal from a corner. Oh, my gosh, Richards. Once again, he's not picked up. I hope Anthony wasn't marking him like last time. When was it Reading scored?
Reading scored, yeah.
They had a free header. He had a free header out to the 6-yard box. And unfortunately, it went, fortunately for us, but he couldn't get it down under it.
Yeah.
If you're doing zonal there, that's someone's zone. You can't have that much space in a 6-yard box like that.
I think, though, to be honest with you, in the game reflection so far, I think Patrick Vieira will go in second up this half and be very happy.
Based on
it's only 1-0 compared to the position and how we were. But I think for us, we just didn't take the chances, one, but also two, I think a lot of stuff was rushed when we're playing the game. It's too rush. So that's why we're not being clinical at all.
Well, we had the Veghorst header. We've had the goal which led to that. The penalty, the nice play on the left between Shaw and Rashford. And then we've had a couple of moments where the final pass, like there,
again,
hasn't really played off. But we can see what we're probing, what we're trying to do. The good thing I feel is that the counter pressing deep in their half is creating opportunities for us. So if they get the ball off us here, we're going to crowd them in one certain area and pin them in.
Ooh.
So once again, we're just outside their box. Here's Wan-Bissaka in the half space, plays it into Bruno, tries the 1-2, but cut out by Hughes. What can they do on the break though? Here we go.
Well, great. Well done.
Seconds. So we're giving the ball away. Seconds later, we've got the ball back. Strictly because they broke forward, but not many people want to break forward with them because they know they want to keep their shape. They don't want to break their blocks.
You know what it is as well? I think I said it on the show last night. Isn't it refreshing when you see teams before in the past would rest players for a game like this? They don't care because they're thinking to themselves they're going to get absolutely battered anyway.
Right.
And then they'll save it for the games they're realistically going to pick points up for.
Yeah, that's true. Rashford with a shot.
Again, that's something you should.
From decision making. How are you going to score from there?
You're not going to score from there.
So why not bring in a teammate or something? This is why I say, I mean, I was frustrated against, I think it was maybe Arsenal where, we were 2-2 and he's still doing things that are unrealistic.
Yeah.
Just keep the ball and keep hold of it. Look at a few fans looking delighted at Old Trafford here. So they're trying to play out again. There's no options on. They have to go long. And we should be picking this up. Yep.
Well, Bill is asking a question. Do we think we should probably
Casemiro
should we make any substitution at half time or are we good?
That's
soon, isn't it? I think 60. I would say about 6. Ooh,
good save.
Good save De Gea.
So Casemiro gave the ball away there, just being a bit sloppy like he was the other day against Forest.
Yeah,
and then they've created a chance from it and a shot from outside the box, which was strong hands from De Gea. It was slop with a shot and turned away. Sorry, you.
Yeah, no, I was saying subs. Bill was saying about subs, but I wouldn't do anything yet. It's too soon.
Not just yet. Not
60, 60 minutes, 68 minutes or something like that.
We have to appreciate what we're doing well. And the guys are really restricting them in a way of playing out or showing anything decent, strong here by the centre-back with Veghorst on him.
Didn't touch him. That's not a foul.
So I think we played really well against the Premiership side by restricting them and just neutralising them. And obviously with the counter pressing that we're doing high up, it's amazing. The best I've seen us do for a long time. Well, since I've ever seen us do, to be fair.
He's off now. Great. Well done. Well done, Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka invites it. Say, yeah,
Yeah,
please,
invite,
I beg you, take me on.
Take me on, yeah. Because if it's going to happen, yeah, I'm going to, I'm going to win it. And he does, but the thing is, I know you don't like it because he goes to ground too easily, and sometimes he can ride those challenge.
Yeah,
I used to love it when I used to play sort of on the wing because I know I could ride certain things. They wouldn't know who I am. My first one, they'll get me. The second one, after that, I'm just riding all the time.
Doing a Maradona and skipping over
riding, just riding, yeah. Just lifting the ball over gently, or when I know they're coming in.
So I haven't even seen much so far from teams. You've got Aston Villa 2-2 with Leicester. That seems like a good game. Midlands derby, would that be Midlands derby? Yeah. And Sabitzer citing, do you think need a sub, says Bill Badger. We just discussed that. If Villa win, they'll go above the Scouts as well.
Yeah, it's crazy when you think about it, though.
Under a bit of pressure there, Martinez plays it out, and De Gea with a nice pass out wide to let Luke Shaw. He's in plenty of space here to bring the ball out. Luke Shaw just says, calm down, calm down. There was no options on. He comes home again.
Anthony, thingy as well, UK strain. Big up UK strain. 2-2 Leicester. Wolves, yep, we love it. And then Tyrone and Anthony's defensive work is superb.
Well, yeah, he has to put in a shift because the other side of his game needs to sort of improve. Weghorst round the corner there, tries to play it around the corner to Rashford, got cut out, and we get the ball again. Here we go, crossfield ball from Martinez into Anthony. It's cleared, but can we put the pressure on here? They can't play out.
Oh, don't let him do that to you.
Pinch the ball. Good pressure. Good pressure. I like that. Once again, they lose the ball. Trying to play out. But here they are wide. Ayew. He's got Martinez up on him. And now he's played into Srupp, who plays it into this forward. Palace got a bit of a play here. They're trying to drag people out of position. It's Hughes. They got their foot on the ball outside the box. Right back here.
Come on, guys.
His Ayew.
2 minutes.
Look for the overlap. His client to try and cross it. Thinks of the cross. It's cut out by De Gea. So nice bit of play there. They've actually beat the press. And Casemiro now they're out of shape. Ball. Now you've got to drive. Come on, bruv.
Go on.
It's Anthony on the right.
Go on, Anthony.
Holds it up too much.
Come on, Anthony.
Just
come
give
on,
it.
Anthony.
Just give it,
no,
Anthony.
Man.
He gets a foul, but that's an opportunity. When you're out of shape like that, he's driving at Hughes and the centre-back. And he has to come back again because there's nothing for him. This is where people say he needs to have a better decision-making with his pass because he cut back and then he actually got a foul from it. But I thought he could have done a lot better. Someone like Rashford in that position would probably drive and stretch them.
Yeah, Villa are 3-2 down now as well.
Wow. Poor from Anthony, needs to do better, says Tyrone Williams. Yeah, Tyrone, I'm on the same page as you. So here we go. We've got a free kick in the half space area, just outside the box on the right hand side, on our right, as we're going forward.
2 minutes extra time. 1 minute played.
Who's going to cross this? It's going to be
Bruno will take it.
Shaw or Bruno?
Bruno will take it.
Got to put it right into the danger area. Yes, it's Bruno. That's a good cross.
Ooh.
Great defending there from Crystal Palace for corner. That was a great cross. Great into the danger area there, man. Really.
Surprised though, because at that end of the ball there was only I think there was only Weghorst there, and there was about three Palace players around him.
I think they
surprised
they blocked out that danger area. They've done well there as a defensive unit. So here we go again. We've got a corner here with like seconds left. This should be the last play of the first half, I imagine, if we can get it run. All right, so maybe that's the end of the first half, guys.
Yeah, first half's done. First half, guys. Who was your man of the match so far? Get them in the comments as well, guys. We will read them out, and then we'll get Omondi to read. Well, Omondi is looking through some of the comments at the moment, as it is, anyway.
Yeah, so let's hear your comments, guys. We've got Jeff in the house as well. So Jeff is saying, good halftime game. how long have you played soccer? What position, highest level? Casemiro, he's also saying Casemiro. Big up to Shah House as well. How you doing, Shah House? He said, ha. And yeah, going back to that move from Anthony, saying, Tyron Williams saying it was poor there from Anthony. He needs to do better there. He's in a good position. Palace was running back and they were out of shape. That's an opportunity to really drive at them and sort of exploit that, not being out of shape. Because all the other time they're in their block and it's hard to break them down. So I thought that was I agree with you. That was poor decision making from Anthony. But then if he hasn't got the confidence to go past them, he cuts back, gets a free kick. Yeah, what can he really do? We need better. Colin saying good domination in the first half. I agree. Not watching the game, but I will go Rashford best player so far. Says Bill not for me.
No, not Rashford for me. I think for me, I'd probably look at Casemiro.
Not for me, Casemiro. He gave the ball away stupidly. Bit sloppy. Bit sloppy there. Those are big things. You don't get sloppy in games like this because then they had a chance with that shot. Based on that, he gave the ball away. I think as a team, we played really well because we really are not allowing them to play out. We're breaking them down early. It's nice and sharp. They can't play out. As soon as they get the ball out of midfield, they're going to get rattled because suddenly they got 3-4 men on them and we pinch the ball and we go again and we go again. Yeah. And it's draining them. So I think that unit is working well. So props to the manager. As for players so far, I think for me, Bruno has been the best player so far. Again, like he was the other day. I think he's been magnificent. Just the things he's doing, the closing down, the energy, the work. He's actually got an understanding now of what we need to do to win games and what we're supposed to be doing with our pressing and when to press. It's intelligent pressing. I think Weghorst hasn't done well on the ball, but off the ball, he's worked hard and put them under pressure. And he's the first, when the defensive line, the press starts from the top. And I think he's done brilliantly as in pressing from the top and being the first line of press for us, for Man United Football Club, because a big man like that, 6 foot, it's like me coming towards the camera. You're looking at your angles, nothing there, you know. Here I am running towards you. Where do you go? Where do you go? 6'6" or whatever he is, you know. So it's great. Big up to Zoe Media House. Make sure you go and subscribe to her channel as well. We love you, Zoe. Really appreciate all the contributions you make, and everyone else, Jeff, Tyran, Bill, UK Strange, Matty, all you guys in the comments, man. Really do appreciate you watching in and tuning into our watch along here. So Solo, what's your thoughts so far?
Thoughts is going to be for me. I know this is your perfect example now of 1-0 up, see the game out, but I'm not trusting the process of 1-0 see the game out because there, as I said, I think for us it's doing the right things. We are doing the right things in the pressing. That, you know, you can't say we're doing the right thing. Yeah. But I think when it comes down to the final individuals of certain things we can do, like Rashford had that shot from the angle, you know, it's not going in. You know, it's not going in. Couple of sort of passes where we could have probably looked for the better decision making. We gave it to the wrong player rather than the right player. But I'm still confident we can go on and we can win this. I'm still going to predict a 2-0 win anyway for United. 3-1. 3-1 I predicted yesterday. So I'm going to go 3-1 because I did predict today on Paddock 2-0. But I'm going to go to what we've done and hit the whole thing up with the 3-1. I'm still going to go 3-1. I think we are giving Crystal Palace the opportunity to come back into the game. We are doing it. And if we don't come up for second half and actually go for it and get that killer goal, I think we could be in trouble come sort of at 70th, 80th minute.
But is it a case where they're suffocated in their own half? They're struggling to play out. And they're also risky. If we do have a break, how many guys are going to support the break, knowing that they got to get back into shape because we could exploit them?
Yeah.
It's that. So it's a cagey game. Always first half of the Premier League. These players are so fit. Bleep Tester, Sean Dice, by the way. These players are so fit that they can survive this for 50, 60, 70 minutes. But then there comes a point, it's where the 5 subs are important, where you have to make rotation. You have to bring people on to sort of keep that going. And I think when you see what happened with Arsenal today, they didn't score against Everton. As much as their system, they relied on their system to break teams down all the time. Suddenly they're up against the immovable object in Everton's Sean Dyche drilled side, who the beat test worked for them on the midweek, you know, it surely did. So I think with Crystal Palace, I think eventually we would create better opportunities. Yeah. People might say, we haven't created opportunities, we haven't been creative enough. But I think when we're up against a block like that, defensive block like that, it was very organised. You just got to wait. be patient, knowing that we keep probing like this, we will eventually break them down.
The thing for me though is, before we go to the comments, is we allow them in the last 10 minutes to get into the game. We allow them a few opportunity, and that's the thing with it. It's those opportunities. If they took one of those opportunities, it would be 1-1.
Yeah.
It would be 1-1. So we've got to make sure.
And we should know after a couple of weeks ago, that can easily happen.
Yeah.
Colin saying domination in the first half, we said there. Not watching the game, but Rashford read the best players so far. I read that one, but big up Bill Badger. Obviously, Zoe saying, hey guys, enough respect, Zoe.
Big up Zoe.
Jeff saying, big up Zoe as well. We love Zoe, don't we, on the Man United agenda. Matty, how you doing, man? He's saying that we always win when I miss the first half.
Let's hope. Let's hope.
Touch wood. Man United agenda is saying a moment of silence for Liverpool against Wolves. Big up to Rich Sports. Go and check out Rich Sports channel, man. He predicted 2-0 on his preview, so you're on course right now. And we would, as Solo was saying, we would need another goal to make us breathe a lot better, because that after what happened last time against them. Big up to Bath Time with Vaughan in HD as well. I hope you're doing well. He says, you taking notes, or is Solo just whittering about Fred non-stop? Do you want to answer that?
I've been kept quiet about Fred, but we went on about Fred right at the beginning because it's world-class Fred now. That's all I've got to say. World-class Fred. Who
only scores from inches off the touchline, off the goal line. Zoe Media saying, good vibes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Always good vibes here. We're missing someone to spark creativity, says Miko. UK Strange saying, bring on Sabitzer and Sancho. Wow, look at the options we have off the bench.
You know what?
Think about that.
What, though? Again, I know Tyron Williams said about Anthony and what he's doing is defensive duty.
Yeah.
But I think when he said it in my head, the first player came in my head was Jadon Sancho to bring him on as a sub.
When you say defensive responsibilities, I mean, we have most of the play. So it just means getting back when Anthony loses the ball. Yeah. He needs to get back.
At the moment, if you look at the understanding between Anthony and Wan-Bissaka, it's working. It is working. So could it be a case where Jadon Sancho hasn't been around for a long time, obviously doing a continuous drill, the training for the last few months? Will he be a bit rusty with keeping up with his defensive duty?
Well, what happened the other day is Jadon Sancho came on for Anthony, and as Bruno went out to the right-hand side, and Jadon Sancho played in that more central area where he doesn't have to cover the raiding fullback or someone breaking like that. So, there's options there.
It can work.
I like that from UK Strange, though. I think if those were the subs, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Fred for Sabitzer and Anthony for Sancho at the moment.
Seriously, leave Fred alone, guys, man. Come on, he's going to score worldly.
Zoe saying, hey, Jeff, Anthony's limited, says UK Strange. Still question marks, I think, from the whole agenda. Big up to G-Wolf, man. Hope you're doing well. He said, hello, guys. Hope you're well. Everyone say hi to G-Wolf in the comments, man. Top bloke. I was on the show with him the other day, Rich Sports. G-Wolf is doing big things. Rich Sports is also saying, so far it's going okay. We're not really creating too many chances, though. Great, good observations there. I think 4-1 says G-Wolf, United Gaming. Rebel, how you doing? Says, anyone seen Bart and Olakunle today? We haven't seen it for a long time, hi, Zoe, says Rich Sports. 3-1 says Jeff. Bruno Fernandes, man of the match so far. UK Strange, same page, bruv. Same page. Jeff is saying, Solo, did I miss you on Paddock? I'm gutted.
No. What it was, I do a score prediction every game for them, and OMONDI does it as well. And I normally give my score prediction on it, and I gave it a 2-0 score prediction. I gave it 2-0, but on the agenda, I'm a bit like Jay, you see. Jay comes on with us, and he gives us a total different score, so hopefully one of them's right. Last week on the Paddock, I was right because I did give the right score prediction, so I'll take it.
Zone Media House is giving a shout out to Rich Sports, as we always do. Agree, UK Strange says Jeff. Liverpool were even worse than Chelsea, at the moment, says Rich Sports with laughing emojis. Zoe saying, I missed the goal. Who scored it? Do you want to just run her through the goal?
It was none other than Bruno Fernandes that scored it. Basically, foul in the box. He runs up and he did that little, what is it for the handball? I think, was it Luke? Who hit the ball? Was it?
So we were raiding down the left. Is it Rashford?
Rashford
held out the ball. Played in Luke Shaw, who's doing an underlapping run.
And the ball sort of there flipped off and handball. To be honest with you, like I said, when it first happened, I went, is it a handball? But then when you think about the logic behind it, it is a handball because you've seen these decisions being given. So because you've seen them being given, why haven't they been given to Man United? Don't get me wrong.
Just give an illustration of where the hand was?
Well, the ball, his hand was here, so that was towards goal. So the ball was going towards goal, and basically he put his hand there and he clipped off.
Oh, you got it near it. It was well out.
Yeah. So it was there. The ball came off it. So yeah, it's
there you go. So there's a nice breakdown. Jeff saying he's all over the place, pressing back. He looks possessed. Who are you referring to, Jeff? You talking about Bruno? I hope so. Bruno's penalty. Rich Sports just penalty.
Hernandez, as we like to call him.
Handball blocking across. That's right. Says Rich Sports. Fred, man of the match so far. Said Edward French.
I salute.
Stop sucking up to Solo, man.
I salute.
It was pretty clear handball. Says Rich Sports.
Fred had something to do with it as well. It was his build-up to start with.
Thanks, guys. Rebel and Rich, says Zoe. Fred was non-existent in the first half to counter what Edward was saying about Fred. You're welcome. How have we been playing so far, Mr. B? So, guys, in the comments, Mr. B, we've been dominating, just like the first game.
Yeah.
We dominated them. We're doing really well. We're not letting them out. We're sort of pressing them in their half, keeping them in there, pinning them down. And when they do try to play out, we're sort of swarming them at the right time and pinching the ball and getting good turnovers and counter-pressing them. There was opportunities, there's various occasions where they were trying to play out and suddenly we get the ball away, for example. They tried to play out and then within 2-3 seconds, we'd pinch the ball back and we start again. Start again. To keep recycling the ball over and over again and probing. So I think we can wear them down, Mr. B. How are you getting on? Mr. B, if you let us know how you're getting on, because your team are playing, you would have kicked off at 2, so maybe we should know the result by now.
Are you playing in goal as well, Mr. B?
Yeah. Yeah, let us know, Mr. B, how your team's getting on. We do always like to support your team. Andrew Williams saying total domination today. Rich Sports said, I think Palace will be okay with the score. They're still in this, as you were saying earlier, Rebel. I mean, Rebel.
Troublemaking.
Mr. B, all right, bro. United absolutely mauling them without making millions of chances. Rebel saying Ireland swapping the world. I don't talk about rugby or TAA or GAA or anything like that. All right, Rich, says Andrew Williams. Thrashing them 1-0, says Rich Schwartz. Mr. B, we've been comfortable so far, so they've already told Mr. B how we're doing. Tom is in the house.
Tom, did you miss the Tom?
Where's Tom? Tom, is someone called Tom in the house? Because Andrew seems to think there's a Tom. Unless you're calling me an Uncle Tom. I don't know, but there's no Toms around here. Big up Rebel and Mr. B, says Jeff as well. Go and check out the Friday Night Takeaway. Great show. Veghorst Header was unlucky not to go in. Yeah, Veghorst from a corner. Was it from a corner, Veghorst Header?
It was a corner. That was that. But
in-swinging corner from Luke Shaw.
It was a camera moment. Don't worry, it was a camera moment.
It was on target again. I mean, he's given us that option. Even in the last game, he had a header. They hit the post. So we're starting to see the best of Veghorst. I remember thrashing City 0-0 and thrashing Arsenal 0-0 in the final. I think an early goal in the second half kills them off. Is that 2005 FA Cup final where we were all over Arsenal and they won on penalties? It hurt. Anyone notice that Casemiro likes to take a little dive now and then? Says Andrew Williams.
Oh, nah, Casemiro ain't no diver, man. Come on.
And hey, Jeff.
I'm not buying Casemiro as a diver.
If Fred scored a worldie, I would give 5 memberships. Give 5 memberships.
Oh, okay. Fred, let me call Fred up. Agent Fred.
Why do these blatantly non-United fans come in here and talk CRAP? The Liverpool and Chelsea results are making our top 4 push even stronger, says Andrew Williams.
Yeah, 100%.
A few more before we go to the second half. Get there, Rich. I can't believe why Joe Gomez plays for a club like Liverpool. Everyone's saying Joe Gomez is better than Maguire. Sabitzer coming on soon? Question mark. We hope so. We want to see a little cameo from him, and we leave it there. Just a little chat going in. Okay. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. We appreciate you all. Why is my thing up here? Why is my OMONDI Juma thing up here?
Oh, no, it will be.
Okay. I don't like it being there. Maybe we should put some banners up. It's not just me. It's Errol as well. I mean, come on.
No, it's fine. We've got it. It's fine. Who's on there?
Super Nick. How you doing, Super Nick? Everyone give Super Nick a wave.
Yep. Second half.
And say hello to her. Yeah.
Second half.
So we're going for the second half. Obviously, streaming things. Yep. Here we go. And they're showing an average position chart. All these things they like to make out like they're getting with the program. In possession, out of possession, little data stats. You know, what the commentators there for? We don't want these data stats. I'm not a big fan of all these data stats. If someone talk football and explain it.
Or we know Liverpool are losing, though, so it's all good. They're in the tunnel, but the United team don't seem like they're there as yet. Coming out. Palace substitutes are out.
All right. Super Nick is saying here, just imagine YT would play nice. Halftime would be a music break. Yeah, YouTube would play nice. Yeah, if we could play music during halftime. I'm not going to show you my setup here, but I've got a wall full of records. I've got my living room change around it. We have a look.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to a record fair after this, but yeah, I would love to play music. Do a little DJ set halftime.
Yo, DJ,
some rare groove and some revival reggae for you, Super Nick. I got every tune available on vinyl. You know that. We appreciate you doing these lives on Monday. Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, we're doing it together. There's no cut off here. There's no screen. Yes, this is Errol. This is Errol in the flesh at my yard. What minute are you lot on? And so
tunnel, they're coming out of tunnel.
They're coming out now. Fingers crossed, says Jackie. My stream is way behind. Yeah, we're all struggling today. I mean, there was a time in Man United was every game was on TV, but
yeah,
look, I mean, we've had about 3 or 4 games like this where we haven't been televised so much.
And 3 o'clock kickoff as well.
Yeah, big observation here from G Wolf. He's saying we controlled it well, and the way we've been finding pockets of space has also been great. You know, so space is everything, as they say in it. G Wolf, remember that. From
29 as well, guys, and 25 likes. Make sure we are giving us a like, share, and hitting that subscribe button as well, guys.
Just before they start off, they're doing little drills here. The first team they got the cones out, and they're doing little drills.
Keep them warm.
Little shuffle feet drills, just to keep them
Fred
sharp.
As well doing it.
Fred's the best
every day. I'm shuffling, yeah.
Fred's probably number 1 when it comes to shuttle run drills in training. Who knows? We're about to kick off the second half, guys. I'll give you my permission to use my band's music. That's from Column.
29
no
likes.
doubt.
Thanks, UK Strain.
Monday, you should stream from Twitch music. Yeah. You know what? I will. 100% I will. Once I've got my setup now, I'm going to go to my record fair. We're doing a record fair today. Start at 2, but I've got to do this stuff with you guys. But I'm going there straight afterwards, and I'm going to spend a lot of money, hopefully, if I see some tunes on my wants list. But yeah, a Twitch, I will set that up soon. But we're here to talk about Manchester United and the agenda. Especially space is key, says G Wolf, no doubt. Remember that, guys. 29 likes so far. Can we get some more likes, guys?
Hit it, guys.
And they've kicked off for the second half now, but we're going to get back into it. We will keep the comments coming.
I will keep it if Liverpool's still losing and we winning.
Rebel saying the game's on the telly. We don't live in Ireland, Rebel.
Yeah.
32 likes. That's nice, man. Big up, guys. You know what? Love you guys so much for all the support, and love you show the Man United agenda. We're trying our best out here. Played in the dead horse, chests it down, plays it back where he's facing, and gets back onto his last man. Here's Anthony, plays it into Bruno. Lovely touch there. First touch. Shaw plays it wide.
Little thing.
Cross 6-yard box from Fred. Lovely little move there. That's how you break him down.
Did someone say Fred? Oh, that was Colin, innit? Fred score. He's going to do some membership. Okay.
Luke Shaw. What? Luke Shaw? Are you on that?
Shaw? Everyone's on it. Everyone's on it. Oh, did you see that little thing from Fred as well? Fred, listen, I've called Fred up at half time, guys. Remember that?
That's why they took so long to get out there. Here's Elise in the break. But
great tackle.
Casemiro.
Solid.
Stop that. Put a stop to that young man.
You know what the thing is, when he does a great tackle, you see the smile on his face. It's like, yeah, I know, I got you.
Wow. Fans love that. Fans will love that.
But you know what? The only problem is with it. Yeah. The only problem with it is because if it's missed time, he's off.
But that's why you're such a good player, because you have to time that to perfection. And it wasn't like it's well out of his feet. Lovely flick. Third pass there, and we play it back to the goalkeeper, who wasn't really in position, but played with his left foot, and he might not go to his man. Yeah, go straight to the Palace player.
Well, no,
Fred was there, doing shuttle runs, and gets it back. Here we go, Weghorst into Fred. Unfortunately, didn't come off, but Weghorst is pressing down.
They did say that Fred was missing in the first half, but listen, Fred's back. I don't think it was missing first half. I think,
So yeah, just to add, Martial is injured today. There's a comment there from UK Strange, I think.
Glass
but
legs.
We got big horse, guys.
Glass leg, man, and he came on and he did so well.
Yeah,
so well for that to happen. It's unlucky. It's unlucky, isn't it? Sort of when you look at players like Leslie King, when you look at players like.
Would you put him in that category of injuries, or is it just a phase he's going through?
It's just he would be in that phase. His career is going to end short because what is 24, 25?
Yeah.
His career is going to end short. 28. By the time he's 28, he's going to be finished.
They said Varane had injury problems, but Real Madrid found a way to manage him, and we seem to be managing Varane at the moment. So if you think in time we can manage Martial,
have the time, though. He's not going to have the time because it's this now. Man United's got to sort of like evolutionize now. Where we've got to basically start churning up, getting
played around the corner, long pass into the channel. It's Anthony 1-on-1 with Mitchell. The centre back.
He's got it.
He's got the strength for pace to beat him, so he comes back. And here we go again. He squares up his man. Play it back. Come on, simple.
Play it simple.
Yes, there we go.
On.
So we've got possession again, deep in their half. Wan-Bissaka into Anthony, gets the return. Plays it to Bruno. Round corners. Weghorst. Could have let him go for his leg for the third man run there. On the break here, Martinez got to take his man out before they get support. They've only got one in support. He's holding him up. Holding him up.
Well done.
Yes,
Martinez. Well done.
See, the thing is, they only got one in support because they're so tired from defending so much.
After free kick.
So that was a break there from Palace. Martinez had to come across from his left centre back position to left to sort of the right back position and shuffle this, jockey this guy out and wait for support. Which is the support was there, and there wasn't much backup from Crystal Palace players. Only Elise had the legs to get up there to support him. So in the end, Martinez jockeyed him, and then pinched him in the box.
Go on,
Sancho. Ready to come on. Already talking German together. An Austrian speaking German and Sancho with his little mushy.
Yeah, it's copying, isn't it?
It looks slim, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It looks good.
Hasn't got that fat Casemiro face.
Yeah. It looks good though. So pleased for him as well.
It's wicked, isn't it, to see a man come like that?
Yeah, it's nice. It's lovely.
And he's going to get motivated.
Yeah.
Clearly motivated coming back. He played so good the other day. Here we go. Wan-Bissaka and Anthony, the dream team. The deadly duo down the right. And Varane plays at home.
But it's like when we had Martial, Rashford and Greenwood. And that's the season that we were like, I think, was it 40-something goals between them, their squad?
Yeah.
Which was, and then Luke Shaw and Wan-Bissaka had a massive part to play in that as well. So this could be, because our goal difference isn't great. I think our goal difference is something ridiculous.
Like we're 8. Minus at some point.
Yeah, I think we're only 8 at the moment.
Well, we're slowly picking it up.
Yeah. I just want us to go and finish one team off to get that goal thing up because we've been battered this season.
Do you think it could come down to something like goal difference?
Yeah, it would be. But Alex Ferguson always used to say it, though, isn't it? That's what win leagues. That's what will get you points because goal difference is massive. That could be a difference between us finishing 4th and us finishing 5th.
Just say big up to Martinez there. The ball's played into their centre forward, just inside their half. And Martinez came and fouled the guy. It wasn't a dangerous foul, but fouled him because if he would have turned him, we would have been in a bit of problems. So that's great sort of defending there. And not getting a yellow card either. Made it look like it wasn't that dangerous. He played down the channel here for Palace. They whip it in and they get a corner.
Yeah, Big G, big up. Where is it? Wolves beaten, 2-0. Yeah. They just keeps getting better and better. We just need, though, to be honest with you, Big G, see this game out. That's all I want. I see if we can see this game out, this would probably be our best weekend in a long time. Because for me, I don't really care about City and Newcastle. If West Ham can get a result against Newcastle as well, that will be the dream weekend. But we just need to get another goal just to seal this game off.
So we've got a corner here, outswinger from Elise, Crystal Palace corner. Bit of a scuffle in the box. Last time Richard had a free header. They won the ball again.
Yeah.
And it's just
no one's dealing with it though.
Outside the box is Hughes. Plays it wide to the corner.
Off the referee.
Ref. What would they give there?
Drop ball. drop ball.
They can't give a drop ball there.
Yeah.
We have...
Yeah, referee's going to do a
So
drop ball.
Hughes tried to play it back out wide
Yeah.
and it hit the referee. They're talking about a drop ball in this
Yeah.
situation. I don't think that's fair. He's got to, if they give a drop ball, he's got to tell him to play it back. Yeah, all right, I'll accept that. At least we're in shape.
Yeah.
So Lise on the left cuts inside, plays it into his man.
Oh, chopped him.
Casemiro plays the cut back.
Oh.
Fred getting across to clear this. Oh, lovely play by Fred. Could have just played it out, but instead plays it to Casemiro and we get a throw.
In, yeah.
Good opportunity there for Palace. They're a bit threatening.
Yeah.
So you got rolled
Jeff,
here.
Yeah, Jeff saying the law says it's the law is drop ball if it's a referee.
The good thing about it, we were in shape.
Yeah.
We could get back in shape and start again. Who knows if the ball would have got to their man there?
Yeah.
Kick it out. That's De Gea.
Yeah.
That's won by Richards there against Veghorst. And Fred's hustling. Fred's really.
Miko said it as well. Yeah, Miko, you're right with what you're saying. With Ferguson says if they score 3, we need to score 5.
That's the old way.
And that's the old way of United. Yeah.
Look at this.
But
Can
you know
what
out? It is, and I don't know how you feel as well. It's like in the comments as well. Tell me what you think as well. Obviously, football's completely changed from like the Ferguson era, the Wenger era, and stuff like that. Yeah, and it's everyone's saying the United way. But I always, for me now, looking at the football, how football is played now, I don't look at anything as the United way. I just look at it. Football's completely changed now. But I don't know what your guys' thoughts in the comments.
Well, for me, how you can adapt the United way is winning, have that winning mentality. Don't give up. Like we were talking about the Munich disaster. Do not give up. Your team might be, it might be a disaster or something, but you come back and you win again. You show desire and show the community, as Barthheim always says. Get it now about being a community club. These sort of things make us that way. So these are the sort of attributes and sort of ethos of the club.
Yeah. So
I think that's the United way.
Oh no, he's there.
I just want to say Martinez made a couple of.
He's everywhere at the moment.
He shuffled the guy out, shepherded the guy out earlier. He fouled the guy from stopping him from breaking, and then he just again prior to that.
Unlucky one.
And he pinched the ball to stop them breaking. Bruno over the cross to Rashford. Love the first touch in the box. Gets on his right foot. Just over the bar.
Did he say
Bruno again? Bruno dinked the crossfield ball into Rashford. His first touch killed it dead in the box. And then obviously he does his usual thing, shuffle over onto his right foot, got a yard. What a beautiful first touch from Rashford.
But is it for me, or am I right or wrong in saying it? But don't you think Rashford, rather than all the time, it's almost like he's trying to put the full lace through the ball. He's got to sometimes place it.
Terry Henry would place it into the goal.
Just place it. You don't always have to, for me, you don't have to lace it all the time.
Look at this. So they're trying to play out again from the back, from the goal kick. And they can't get anywhere because Wan-Bissaka or Bruno's closed down the ball. Now we've got Anthony driving.
Driving. Come on, Anthony.
Back.
Pass it. Again.
That came from their goal kick. Yeah. That shows we're defending from the front. We're not allowing them to play out. They tried to play out. Suddenly, we got pinched. They got pinched and we had a chance. Anthony drove now into the box. Tried to cut back.
The way I look at it, they're still in the game. As much as we're all over them, they're still in the game. It's 1-0. That's it.
It's Richard again. He's good defender, Richard. He's proven himself well. Now, Bruno's down from all the hard work he put into closing the ball down. Bruno's a key player right now.
Big up MUFC in the building.
Yes, MUFC.
Big up. No subject. What is it? Hello. You lovely people. Bill Badger, any subs yet? No subs yet. Not from what we can see.
Bruno's down, guys. It was all from pinching Mitchell from the counter press there. Something's happened to him. I don't know how serious it is, but a bit worrying to see him down like this. He's put so much effort in. He's such a good player for us right now.
Yeah, go on, little man in the crowd. Lift the crowd up. Yeah.
Miko said the game might change in stature and money, and the essence of the game will also always be to work hard and entertain. You couldn't have said any better than that. Bruno's hurt. It's made my stomach hurt. United Ways, 1999 European final, in my opinion. Never giving up. Oh dear, so Bruno, I hope he's okay.
Little replay of Bruno scoring that penalty. He's coming. Bruno ain't giving up.
Stand up for the Busby babes. Stand up for the Busby babes. That's from MEFC.
Yeah.
MEFC, I know you go to the games. We appreciate you. You get your insight on the show here. First hand from being at Old Trafford. And Paddy as well, and Shah, and Stuart Marshall, and Vincent. All you guys that go to the game, we really appreciate you guys. Bruno don't get injured. Yeah, we hope.
Yeah, that's it. Now Bruno's on. Bruno's on.
He's so vital, though.
He's key. He's very key.
I mean, if it was Maguire, I would be saying, "Oh, thank God."
Well, I don't know. If it was Phil Jones, I would say the same.
So there we go. Wan-Bissaka high up again, gets the ball, gets pinched, but again, go again. Oh, now here's Hughes playing it out. He's offside. It's got to be offside. Yes.
Yes. But what I like about it, what I like about it, he continued to run. He hasn't sort of, gone with the linesman, because what I find a lot of players now do, if they Garnacho, they'll literally just sit there and hold it. So Anthony for Garnacho, I think, is it?
Is that Rashford or Bruno?
Yeah. Oh no, Weghorst.
He hasn't played the best Weghorst today. I've seen him play better. Yeah. But he's a good, like I say, a good addition.
Certain games, though, isn't it? I think like Leeds United will be thingy. I think Rash will go in the middle.
So Garnacho on the left.
Anthony on the right, and then
Rashford
go in the middle. Yeah.
I think the other day Anthony sort of played a lot centrally.
He can play centrally as well.
At one point we had Palestri on the right and Anthony on the pitch as well. Yeah. Interesting that. Yeah, big up MUFC, man. Appreciate you guys. It's great having you on here. You see things we don't.
Right, there we go. Who's been gifted? There you go. There's been some gifting. Bill Baggio gifted Edward French a membership on the Man United agenda.
Oh, wow.
Oh, big up, Bill
Baggio, man.
Big up.
Top bloke.
Hold on. Oh, Edward French done it. Edward French.
Oh, well done, Edward. Thank you for joining. And go and check out the memorial show that we did and all the little perks for members.
Big up. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. It's a secret. Big up there, Edward French, mate. Appreciate that. And Bill Baggio, welcome to the membership club.
Here we are again, probing. So Garnacho's coming the pitch. Looks like Garnacho is playing down the left, and here we go. Rashford down the middle, holding off his man.
Hold him up, Rash.
Dropping his shoulder. Well done. Keep the ball. Is Anthony out wide? He's got Rashford with him. Plays it to Rashford, and now goes to Fred. In midfield.
Go on, Fred.
With Bruno.
I love it how Fred is so tiny and you just give it a little arm bump.
Anthony out wide, looking for options. There's nothing on, and he gets doubled up, so he pops it off. And then Casemiro switches to play. Can we play down? It's Luke Shaw down the left, plays it wide to Garnacho.
Garnacho's going to want to go.
He's up against Klein. He's going to want to drive at him. I think, like we were saying up there, bringing Garnacho at this stage of the game could be more stretched to get more opportunity. Here's Anthony out wide on the right, squared up.
Like we were saying earlier as well, with the whole Fred thing as well, it's like if you do that, bringing Fred and Garnacho on, like on the 70th minute or something like that, it's going to stretch. No, but it does because of the energy.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, of course.
The energy he's got as well, it will stretch the teams.
So we play at home, we start again.
Oh, bless. Bill Baggio, don't be embarrassed, mate. It's fine.
Here we go again.
But remember, if Fred does score, there's a certain gentleman called Colum who reckon he's going to be giving loads of them away anyway.
Lovely first touch from the throw in there from Fred. Turns out, and now we can break here with Martinez. Down the left, he's got Garnacho and Shaw.
Shaw is there, picking it up.
So Garnacho picks it out wide. He's got
Garnacho, run at him, drive at him.
He pops it off simple to Fred, gets the return.
Fred, that's what I love about Fred. It's just simple things.
Wan-Bissaka out wide. Anthony gets a 1-2 with Bruno. The third man run is Casemiro playing inside the box. This is beautiful.
Come on! Oh!
Out wide to Shaw. Across the It's a goal!
Oh!
Beautiful goal.
Absolutely.
Wow, that was beautiful. Started on the left with Garnacho.
Come on, Rashford.
Wow, put it there, man.
Come on, Rashford.
Good goal.
Big goal.
Very good goal. Love that. Guys, hope you enjoyed that. Lovely build-up play for Jackie. Most definitely, Jackie. That was beautiful. Rashy goal, says Jeff. What a goal. All from Garnacho. Started out left. It was good play. He cut inside.
I'll give Garnacho some credit, but I'll give Fred some too.
And Wan-Bissaka as well. They were all
Brilliant,
involved. It's a
brilliant
team goal.
that
Really
is.
good team goal there, guys. I don't think they touched the ball in that move.
That's it, guys. That's
Yeah.
it. That's it. That's the celebration, guys.
Don't forget, it's mental.
Think.
Here we go. Let's have a look at this again. It's out wide at Anthony. Plays it infield to Bruno. Gets to 1-2. And Wan-Bissaka plays the third pass, which is into Casemiro. Plays it in the box. Garnacho's playing around with it. Plays out wide to across
Brilliant.
to Shaw, who squares the ball. And Rashford throws it in.
Absolutely.
Across the 6-yard box. No
Easy,
chance for the keeper.
Simple.
That's a really good work goal. That's how you break teams down. It's quick, intricate passing between the guys. And when you're on the back foot against Garnacho, you don't want to dive in the box, do you? Wow, really good goal. 2-0 up. Did you say 2-0?
2-0. Well,
you said 3-1.
3-1 here, but on
right,
I said 2-0.
Okay. Oh, boy.
There you go. There you go.
It's all popping off, says Miko.
Robbie
Two of my favourite players,
Big up.
says Robbie Norman. This is the best watch along on the internet, says Jeff. Yeah, it is. It is most certainly. And Bill Badger's saying, I've got him a triple captain today on fantasy football, I believe. That means woof woof. Or whoop whoop, sorry.
Oh, yeah. No, don't worry, Edward French. I've got that to say. I've got to call him for that as well. Go on, Fred.
Lovely goal. Really beautiful goal.
Brilliant teamwork.
That's what we want to see. How do we break teams down? That pop, 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 speed it up, pop, pop, pop. Cross 6-yard box, bury that goal. Lovely, lovely, lovely move. And the movement as well. It's not just static stuff. Oh, here we go again. Triangles down the right-hand side. Bruno involved again. Bruno's been fantastic. And Anthony's trying to stretch the play. Runs at Mitchell. He's getting closed down here. He's got to pop it off and tries a trick, but we get a throw in. Lovely play, intricate play. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Or little 1, 2 triangles
as well, so
at all times. This is lovely play by Man United.
Come on, Anthony. I'd love Anthony to get something from this game as well, though. Throw in.
Teamwork makes the dream work, says MUFC.
Yep.
I couldn't have said it better. Well said. And that's what we want to see, teamwork goals. They are the most beautiful goals out here. They're
fighting for each other. That's the reason why. They're fighting every single, moment on the pitch. They're fighting for each other. And that's something we haven't seen for years as a club.
And it makes it so easy when you work as a team. Yeah. Here's Fred with a crossfield
pass.
Oh,
Fred, go on,
Bring
Fred.
that down, Anthony.
Go on, Fred. Oh, what
drive.
Thingy, what a pass there.
Cross by Casemiro.
Oh, great
defending by
great
Richards.
Great defending that was.
Good crossfield pass from Fred.
Very good.
I didn't know he had that in his locker.
Oh, he's got it, mate.
He's got it.
Yeah, I know he's got it. I know he's got it. Oh, Nath is going off. No. He's on in here on WhatsApp. He's going off on it.
So here we go. Another throw in deep in their half. Wan-Bissaka on the right. Is that
it's off?
Someone gets hurt. Someone got hurt there, maybe. Not. Someone's got hurt. A bit of arms house. Bit of shoving. Anthony's getting involved. Some heavy junior guys there. Oh,
Fred's involved.
Arms house here.
Fred's involved. Is that Fred or
pushing and shoving between the players?
Yeah, Fred's there.
Someone went in hard on Anthony, I imagine. Martinez is trying to get in there as well.
Don't be playing with Martinez, mate.
Referee's just playing it cool while they're all going at it.
Fred, Fred was in the middle of it, right? He always is, Fred.
Casemiro might get sent off, says Miko. What happened there? So maybe there's a bit of afters on Anthony. We saw it before in the last game. Do you remember Mitchell stood over Anthony, I think it was, to show him a bit of strength and muscle. So let's have a look at this. Throw in. They came in hard.
Oh, come on.
What happened there? Who came in charge? It was Mitchell, was it? Or it was Sloop, sorry. Sloop came in with some afters, took out Anthony. Anthony was left on a pile of heap.
Look at Casemiro.
Casemiro
having it.
Stood over him as well. So Sloop should get booked for that, I imagine.
Oh, it's only
Mr. B saying, what the F? VAR might send off Fred and Casemiro. For coming in and protecting the teammate. I didn't see what happened, guys. So
they haven't showed us a replay.
There was a lot of pushing and shoving. By the time they ran over there,
he's gone in his back pocket, though. He's gone in his back pocket.
He's calling. So who's been booked?
He's gone in his back pocket.
Yellow card for Anthony, but he's the one that got clapped. Sloop.
Hold on 1 second. So he got hacked, but yet.
Yeah, but I think it's reaction. I mean. So they're making 3 subs here. Your boy Eze looks like he's coming on.
Eze is coming on, yeah.
So Anthony gets booked for that. I always said...
Yeah.
He's reactive, Anthony.
Yeah,
He always
he
gets
is,
sent off.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at this. Push there from Casemiro.
Oh, check Anthony out as well. What?
They're not strong enough. These Crystal Palace boys are strong.
Yeah.
Oh, Fred with a little claw to the face. He got vexed for that. Fred trying to hold off 2 man.
Go on, Fred.
Fred is a doorman.
Don't play with
And
Fred.
Martinez comes in with a
Don't
shove
play
as
with
well.
Fred. Don't play with Fred. Someone's gonna. I think Fred might get sent off then for this.
What are they looking at here? Oh, strict. Oh, he got Casemiro's got him by the throat. You could just say you pulled him up. Hughes, Casemiro's got Hughes by the throat there. 2 hands. Undertaker. Go to sleep. It's like Frankenstein. Shaw didn't. I mean, Luke. I'm calling him Luke Shaw all the time, but Hughes is getting choked out.
Wolves are 3-0.
He's got the gloves on as well.
Look at the linesman running away. Look at right eyes on running.
Is that case Casemiro just stopping him?
Yeah,
could protect himself.
Yeah.
What are they going to do here? Possible red card for violent conduct, isn't it? I think sometimes you can do it in a way. He's going to check it now. He's going to check it with 2-0 up.
If he's checking it, it's going to be a sending off.
He has him by the neck, says Meeks. This is not good. You can't do that, they're saying in the comments. Casemiro with under the giant choke. Yeah. But he could say, I'm keeping the man off you. The man's coming for you. You can say, stay back, stay back. And if you want your neck in my hand, it was his neck that attacked his hands. You say, look, back off, look, back off.
Yeah.
And he got his neck in the way.
Because he's taller than Casemiro as well. So at the end of the day, I don't know,
The referee's looking now. What's he going to say? By the book, is that violent conduct? The referee's going to make a decision right now.
I don't think it's a violent conduct. I think it's
Did
just...
you get the card out?
Yellow card most.
I say yellow cards.
Yellow card most.
Because why is he in your face?
He's going to run. It's going to be a red card because he's running. The way he's doing it seems like it's going to be a red card. See, last time he got a yellow card in missing games. Let's not hope he gets a red card. So he's calling over Casemiro. Casemiro's like, what? What about?
Oh, it's a red card,
man.
It's a red card.
Is that for Fred?
No, for Casemiro. Don't worry, it's not Fred, man.
No. But I'm saying this.
Referee don't want to hear it. He's saying violent conduct.
But if that's the case, then
why about the push?
What about this push?
Look, if I'm in your face like that, what you do? You say, get off me.
That's 3 games banned as well.
So I put your hands on someone, but did he choke? Did he actually squeeze?
No, he didn't. He just literally put his hands up. So
what's the manager doing here? He's brought on Garnacho, and he's got Anthony on. Maybe that's to drag Anthony off.
Drag Anthony off
and bring in a midfielder,
Sabitzer. Bring Sabitzer on. Oh, see what I mean? That will.
I don't know.
I don't think that's a sending off, man.
Look, if a man steps in your face, what are you gonna do? You say back off me. If you put his hand on his chest, what's the difference between that and your neck? Well, we know, but I'm trying to defend him as much as I can. But he did.
Yeah, there you go. Tell him.
It should be like ice hockey. If 2 players want to fight, let them fight.
You know what my thing as well with this is as well? I sometimes look at it as a biasness as well. Because certain players, if that was Liverpool or say Man City, that would have been brushed under the carpet. They wouldn't have, you know what I mean? But then Man United seems like every time Man United play, it's anything with us, even if it's from the press.
Was it a red card?
It's not a red card. That's not
it's
a red
not
card.
A red card.
No, that's for me. That's not.
But
a red
by
card.
the book, isn't that violent conduct?
But then you could say Schlupp's violent conduct for the way he came in. So
I think there's like you say, Schlupp coming in, he could have hit him into the boards and broke his leg.
Could have done anything. Like that. That's more of a violent conduct.
I see a little bit of the argument.
Yeah, that's more of a violent conduct rather than putting your hand on someone.
And here's some Palace is offside, surely. Yeah, but look, a dangerous play. I mean, by the book, you shouldn't do that. You're not allowed. From I know, you're not allowed to put your hands on.
No, you're not allowed. You're not allowed to.
You're not allowed to, especially around the neck or throat. You can hold people off, I think.
No, it's onside. That was onside.
Okay. But he put his hands on his neck, and Hughes, I mean, he didn't really make a meal of it. Hughes
Hughes, man, move yourself, man.
So the game's changed now. Can't see Palace scoring 2 goals in the last 16 minutes, let alone, says Jackie. What even with 10 men? Schlupp should get sent off, says Box.
Yeah, should have.
We can't afford to lose Rashford or Casemiro. That means we've got Eriksen and Casemiro out now. Casemiro for a few games.
3 games.
Casemiro is experienced enough to know that playing in the midfield derby and the El Clasico. They should do better than that. We need to stop whinging and set high standards, says Miko. Yo, Jackie, says Andrew Williams. We got this one. It's the next 3 games I'm worried about. 3 games. 3 games.
3 games. We've got Leeds, 2 of those 3.
Yeah.
And I think we've got. I don't think we've got any sort of. Let me tell you. I don't think we've got any. I don't think they've got any. What's that thing called? Any big teams. Well, I say big teams. So every team's a big team.
Yeah. So a long way to go, guys. We've got 70. Well, I've got 73 minutes gone.
I'm trying to see United.
Fingers crossed, says
Andrew Williams. Fixtures. Trying to get our fixtures up at the moment.
We got Leicester.
Okay, so we've got Leeds, 2 Leeds home and away, and Leicester.
This is where, I mean, because it's such a long season, we've got players who don't write off players like McTominay. He could be a hero coming in,
exactly.
Stepping in and doing a good job. We've got Fred as well. Players that are squad players now. We have to step up based on sending off some suspensions.
So right now, then, I'm taking it Fred's swap with Casemiro now, and
oh no,
what? I think
Jackie, why do you have to talk? So
Well,
here we go. It's playing out wide here by Palace as a throw into Man U. Oh dear. I think the manager needs to sort of bring Sabitzer on to midfield.
to shore it up.
Yeah. And maybe take off Anthony.
Yeah.
Because we've got an outlet of Garnacho and Rashford up front. They're fast guys. 10 men, you can't play in Premier League. We haven't got there yet, guys, so just hold it down for us. I know I can see the comments coming in. But let's just do
I'm not
commentary.
paying attention to it. I'm doing what Mr. B do.
So here we go. Palace playing it to the midfield guy, playing back to the centre back. Here's Mitchell. I want Schlupp to get. Oh, he's taken off the pitch.
Yeah, he's been taken off.
He needs a receipt.
Have you seen that though? But how the
here
2 players that's
pushing
involved,
forward. Sure.
the 2 players that was involved.
Has played wide here for Palace. His Elise plays it around the corner for
Great tackle.
They've got a corner.
Great.
2 players. What? Involved in taking off.
Yeah. Schlips and thingy.
So it's a corner. Can they break us down, or do they score from set pieces? I mean, come on, let's sort out our marking. They already had a free header with Richards earlier. Let's sort this out, boys.
Richards better not score because
so
that's
in swinging corner here.
Learned.
The ball's moving.
We haven't learned.
In swinging corner from Elise. Oh, lovely save by
David.
Wow, good saves.
Great
Point
save.
blank. Good header by Gay. I always can't pronounce his name right. Gay. He should have scored that. It was a powerful header, but great save by De Gea. Played it out for another corner.
And this is the issue you see what we have, and that's what I was saying about killing games off. You've got to.
We got 2-0 up.
2-0 up, but
it's just that one instant. We were in control.
Yeah.
Outswing corner here. Did beat the first man. Played it again, and it's Eze. Is it?
No, it's not Eze. It's
Schlupp.
Yeah.
I thought he was off the pitch. It's Schlupp. The flipping guy should have been on the pitch right now. Lord of mercy. They scored a goal.
So the person who shouldn't be on the pitch as well.
Well,
I don't think he should have been on the pitch.
So the corner comes in. We didn't win the first header. It's played back in, and he played it with the outside.
I don't think he should be on the pitch. That's me though. I don't know if I'm being biased or not, but if
I think we should have won the first header there. We win the first header. Avoid all that situation.
Right, guys, we've got to settle down again, calm down, and start from scratch again. 0-0, guys. Just think of it, 0-0.
Jeff saying, mark your men. I don't know. And that was the second phase of play there. I think we should have won the first header quite easily. But here we go. We've got to secure this up now. Just get our foot on the ball because they've got the momentum right now. So it's 2-1 to Palace. Man sent off 10 men here. No,
Fred. Give the ball away, Fred.
Come on. Let's keep it simple. Don't just slow it down, guys. Slow it down. Wan-Bissaka dinks it over the top for Anthony here. He's got a man on his back. Plays the little back heel for Wan-Bissaka. Can he get it cross in? It's cleared. Second ball by Shaw.
Second ball. Hold it.
And they crash it clear. But can we hold? Just bring it down. Nice.
Oh, come on, man. We're giving the ball away, Fred.
It's where we need Ericsson sort of play on the pitch to sort of keep composure and keep us ticking over. I think we need a sub, to be fair. I'd be looking at bringing Sabitzer on.
Sabitzer needs to
and
come
taking
on.
off Anthony and just playing Rashford and
I think I'm not sure, but people in the comments can tell me as well. Is Bruno moved back now next to Fred? Because I believe so. He's moved back.
So in that case, Bruno can go a bit wider
Yeah.
if Anthony comes off and brings Sabitzer in that position. I'd be doing that sooner rather than later.
Need to do that before the 80th. Well, it's 3 minutes
got
before
like,
the 80th.
We're playing like a 4-4-1 almost now. His Elise out wide, dinks it across to the back post.
Oh, again, come on, guys, pick your man up, man.
All right, it's cleared, luckily.
Yeah, Bruno at the moment, I think, is playing as a CDM at the moment.
All right, so we need to get some composure here. Vieira's team are on the march. So Bruno is centre midfield, could do a long-range goal from Sabitzer now. Without a true CDM, we are 6 and 7, says Miko.
I think, like you said, we need a substitution early, and we need it now.
Looking a bit flat. Looking forward to playing a flat 4 in the middle. Here we go out wide.
No, it's too much.
You've got to build up as a team.
Too much.
Just trying to break. Like
go on. He's got it. Good Nacho.
Did he get an arm?
Yeah, he got an arm in the face. Yes, he blatantly did.
The referee's not giving it.
Nothing.
Now another man down. 2 men down, and referee's playing on. Here we are. Palace again. We've got the momentum here. SA, is it?
Oh, Fred. Yeah, Fred, take the card.
No,
Fred the card.
He's going to hold that, bring that back in. Goal, you fool!
Yes, Fred will take it.
Doing?
Fred will take the card.
The game was that was goal.
Goal, yeah.
So there's arguments going off here. So Garnacho went down in the top left corner. So claiming the elbow. Bruno went down, claiming the elbow to the head. So we look a bit of consistency here. This is what players do when we get men sent off. Say, how come you sent this guy off here? You've got to be consistent. That wasn't a foul, I don't think, on Garnacho.
Garnacho went down, that's nothing.
That's good play, just strong play. And then Bruno seems to get an elbow or something right there.
Oh, he's coming on.
So Sabitzer's on, boys.
Yeah, it's coming on.
The demon in Casemiro took over, says MUFC. Thankfully, we've got a cushion now if we win the game. Also, Fred should also be yellow. Yeah, for holding back the guy, he should take a yellow for that. This ref is trash, says Jeff.
Yep.
Want to see someone do a keen on Slop. do his ACL. Oh, Matthew, I don't want to wish that upon anyone, but yeah, he's probably going to get booed by the fans come off this pitch, especially if they get some kind of this game. We were 2-0 up, bit of reckless, violent play, and now it's 2-1. Lovely ball in the middle there.
Ooh.
Eze squares it across the goal.
Come on.
Eze on his left foot, it's trying to square the ball. Great play there by Luke Shaw. Crossed in again, back post. Cleared by Wan-Bissaka. Anthony trying to play it out. She played a simple pass, yeah. And we clear it high. Now Sabitzer can get on the pitch, hopefully. Referee sub.
Come on, sub. Come on, ref.
Who for then? For Anthony, do you reckon?
I think Anthony should come off.
So then put Sabitzer in and play Bruno sort of as a flat. So 4 in midfield would be Garnacho, Fred, Sabitzer, and Bruno. Yeah. And then Rashford up front.
Yeah, and that's it, yeah. So it's just 4-4-1.
Yeah. Just to be compact. It's about shapes now. We're playing a different...
Yeah, Anthony's off. Yeah,
entirely different shapes. So Anthony's come off. Sabitzer's come on. So it's going to be Sabitzer centre midfield with Fred. Bruno slightly on the right, just drifting. And Garnacho on the left.
I love it when players wear gloves. Short sleeve shirt, but wear the gloves.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, it makes no sense whatsoever.
So we've got 10 minutes of pressure here. This is where we need to be well drilled and avoid giving them gaps to play. And here's Garnacho now, slightly on the break. It gets cut out.
I just want a dead ball situation.
Now we're out of position with the overlap. They've gone the wrong way. Look, Luke Shaw's isolated here, but Elise decides to play it square.
Yeah.
Stand up, boys. No fouls. Here's Elise wide. Garnacho, he left us.
Garnacho.
Well done, Luke Shaw. Well done, Luke Shaw. Like he was against Saka. I thought he done well against Saka the other day. He stood up well there.
Well, yeah. Dead ball dead ball for United, man. Come on, give us a free kick for about 20 yards out, 25.
I think Garnacho needs to sort of make sure, don't burst forward and all this kind of thing. Just
he's got to manage a game now.
Bring people into the game.
Yeah, he's got to manage a game.
Throw Lindelof on, says Miko, when we came on the other day. Sabitzer's on, obviously. They're bringing on another 2 subs here. They're really going for it. They've got the youngster here, 29. I think it's the, forget his name now. This is the guy that we wanted. Oh, no, it's a new signing, Amada.
Amada, that's what we were talking about last night.
Yesterday, yeah. Jackie saying Tyron, I feel, is unlucky. Plus Hughes is good at annoying players. He is short, but makes up for it with his passion. Jeff saying Tyrone hit Casemiro 2 times before he grabbed him by the throat. They both should have been sent off.
I think
if they appeal it correctly, it should be a 1-match ban and a retro punishment for Hughes. So people are saying Hughes sort of pushed him first or something.
Yeah. That's the thing with it, though. That's like I said, both players should have been sent off, but Hughes should have had probably a bit more as well.
Oh dear, this is all about VAR, isn't it? I think we have to.
It's bad though. It's because again, for me, when it comes to VAR, this is why I don't trust the process with VAR. It all depends on who is in that hot seat at Stockley Park. All depends on who's in it.
Well, no, I think it's done by the book. No one can argue with that. Violent play. He's put his hands around his neck. I think that's fair. His Elise causing more problems here on the right-hand side, and Eze as well, another good player. We just need to stand up. And if they play for
great,
us,
Fred
hustles in and pitches the ball. Plays down the line and
unlucky. Simple,
composure, boys.
Simple.
Take a breather, get your breath. Let's run out this time, and good play by Fred there. Yeah, I have to give him credit.
It's been doing all right.
Is his man of the match stock sort of rising up?
Yeah, it rises up, but he's not man of the match though now. Okay. He wouldn't be my man in the match. Like I said, I think my man in the match has been sent off anyway. But I think if anything, I'd probably Martinez. I'd swing more to Martinez.
He's done well in the second half, blocking things out.
Yeah.
And he comes.
Oh wow!
Because they put on players like Matata, I think, up front. These big, strong, physical players. Maybe that's an option. Do we go to a 5 at the back? Maguire and Lindelof coming on. Does that mean Garnacho comes off? Maybe he's only just come on.
No, Garnacho will stay.
Who comes off then?
Lindelof. Would it be
Varane?
No, but could it be Lindelof goes centre of the park, take Fred off? Varane replace Maguire, replace Varane.
You can never accuse Fred of being tired.
No, you can't. But it's just hold it.
Fred and tired.
You can't. Yes.
That'd be interesting to see how.
Just to shore the game up. A bit.
So Palace whacked the ball forward, strong header there, well defended by I think it was Varane. His play. We've got to keep that ball. Don't let them break on us now.
Break it. That's it. Well done. Get in there.
It's Sabitzer. That's Sabitzer outside the box. Intelligent play there. Now he's got to get back. We need to get back here. They switched the play. And Bruno's running over. It's on the left-hand side now for Palace. As long as we get our numbers back, get players behind the ball, let's make sure we set up well. Really tense second half, last 10, 20 minutes, guys. Palace now, naturally, you're going to have a lot more possession based on the extra man. What can they do with it, guys? What can Palace do with it? Can they break down Ten Hag's forged defence here? He's making changes with Lindelof and probably Maguire coming on. What do you think he's trying to do? What's he trying to achieve? Dinked in ball here. Played across 6-yard box. It's cleared again by Varane. And then it's Shaw. Looks like it's going out for... kept in play by Lise. Tries to beat Shaw. Shaw's not having it and draws a foul.
Draws a foul as well.
Pushes Lise.
Are you going to send Shaw off now for that?
Hughes barely touched him. We agree, Rebel, but Hughes struck him twice before that, and in Spain he would have been sent off, saying there. So they're arguing about it, guys. We need some clarification here about. I don't know why Maguire
is off again.
Yeah, I thought so. He brings him on, and then due to circumstances, have to take him off.
Unlucky. Well done.
Because defensively, there's a situation there where he didn't get back. He made the wrong decision, and
Wan-Bissaka off as well.
Lindelof right back. So more real compact here.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie to you. This don't give me no great confidence whatsoever.
So it's looking now. We've got a Lindelof, Shaw, Maguire, Varane, and
all
Martinez.
Back,
So that's a 5-man defense. Ahead of them, Sabitzer, Fred, Bruno.
Look at him thinking he's going to score worldie again. Well done, cleared.
Second ball. Oh! Fizzed the cross and the big man, Mateta, got a head on it, but it's gone out for a corner. So could have claimed that easily.
I think he can claim stuff like that, though, man. I think he can catch that. Sorry to say. I like the hair and stuff, but
he's punching when there's no one around him. He could have claimed that.
or if you punch
hands.
it like what they say, you just punch it in rosette, man.
Yeah. So 87 minutes gone on our end. Guys, this is really exciting stuff now. I mean, it's tense. 3 points vital, especially with Arsenal losing today. We've got to seize the opportunity to close that gap. Push there, but we're going to take that way. Fred, get back in your block. Fred, get back in your block. Stop trying to close down that high up the pitch.
Oh, bless him. Look at him.
Iheanacho's a bit upset, but you have to accept. You have to accept.
It,
if you want to argue something, I'll go and have a shout at Casemiro if you're upset. Yeah. Right. So it looks like it's a 5-man defence here. 3 in front of him would be Fred, Bruno, and Saliba. Not Saliba. What do they call him? What's our new signing? I can't even think of his name now. You know what I'm talking about, the Austrian. I can't even think of his name. It's so tense. I'm so excited. I'm so anxious now.
And the thing is as well, looking at this game.
Saliba.
Yeah, but the problem is as well.
Why am I saying Saliba?
Saliba. When I see his name on his back, I'll say his name. It's going to take me ages to pronounce it.
Yeah.
But what the problem you've got as well, it's such a shame in the circumstances he's making his debut for Man United. That's the thing.
But he's come on and he can shore things up, I think. He's the sort of player who can get his foot on the ball and have the intelligence to sort of keep the ball. Because prior to that, we had Anthony, Iheanacho. These are guys with 11 players on the pitch would be okay. But with 10, they're not sort of they're sort of guys who make
We've got a newbie as well.
Not play percentage passing. What's a clown that hides from Pete?
Big up, welcome to the channel. Not seen you before.
Hello, mate. He's saying hello. How you doing, man?
I'm not seen you on the channel before. Big up.
There you go. I'm not going to read your name out, but hello, how you doing? So anyway, here's Palace again. We've only a minute left. It was a minute before 90 minutes where they scored last time. They're probing, but we've got a new defence. We've got to shuffle across. Keep shuffling across. Fred here out wide. He needs to back up because Klein plays it infield, gets the return.
Gets a return now.
Luke Shaw.
Great. Well cleared.
In his face, Fred. In his Fred's face. Don't foul.
Oh, that's it.
Who's that? Oh, it's Sabitzer.
Oh, brilliant.
No way was that a foul.
Ref.
No way was that a foul. Come on, he pinched the ball. We had a break there. Sabitzer pinched the ball and got away and played in Rashford.
This is embarrassing.
So Sabitzer, he can pinch. He's a fighter. He's a little warrior. Look at him.
It's embarrassing, this is ref, man. He won the ball clearly.
So here, look, we've got a high line. They've got a free kick. 7 minutes.
Oh, for God's
sake. Listen, if we draw this game, I'm going to be gutted, to be fair. That's a foul. That's a foul, ref.
7 minutes.
That's a foul, ref.
7 minutes.
Free kick played in.
Mate.
Come on, crowd. Get up here. Positive thoughts, guys. Positive thoughts. 7 minutes to go, and we need to stay. We need to keep
I can't wait. I can't wait to listen to Ref Watch on Monday. I cannot wait because this
is that where they discuss
this decision making. Terrible.
No, let's not focus on that. Let's focus on holding on and our defensive line and 2 banks of 5 and 3. Just got to keep shuffling over. See a lot of people talking their organisation. Put the work in. Sabitzer. There's space here. They're just working space. They're working space. Now Elise's got space to whip it in. He holds it up. Whips in across. Cleared.
Come on, get it out.
Once again, that's a foul. We got a foul on the edge of our box.
We'll
we can get a little breather here. Smart play by Rashford. Soaked up. Vieira
come on, Vieira. Earlier there was a foul. Apparently there was a foul and there wasn't a foul. Come on, Vieira, man.
Guys, can we hold on? I mean, this is massive right now. Can we hold on? Just Rebels saying, actually, if Anthony hadn't gone for the Palace player, that time also the melee wouldn't have developed. He has a lot to be blamed for in the instant leading up to Casemiro dismissal. Look, this is another talking point. Let's not talk about that now, guys. Can we just focus on securing this win? And we can discuss this in a reaction show or later on in the Man United agenda. But let's focus with the next 6 minutes on holding on and showing that we've got good capability of being secure and not giving them any chances. Because they don't deserve it. They really don't deserve it. After the game, I will be going in and we will discuss certain things about the game. But right now, we've got minutes left. We need to hold on, guys. On Twitter, there's some picture of Casemiro clearly grabbing Hughes by the collar rather than the neck. So, yeah, let's not talk about that. I don't want to get caught up in all this distraction stuff just yet. So, we've got the ball here, running out for a throw-in. What we need to do now, just be composed. Give it to Sabitzer. Just play our football. Keep it nice and simple, and just keep ball. When they haven't got the when they haven't got the ball, they can't score. So just keep ball, and then you got outlet with Rashford down the channel, and he can just hold it up.
Yeah, Liverpool done as well, isn't it? 3-0.
Alex Ferguson laughing, says Jeff.
Yeah, he was in the stand.
How are you feeling? Are you anxious now?
I'm anxious because we need his 3 points.
Yeah.
We desperately need his 3 points.
It would be massive if we do, especially with the 10 men now.
Yeah. But not only that as well, Arsenal, if I think how many points? 6 points beyond Arsenal.
That's a corner.
You know.
Well done, Rashi, in the corner there. Running out time. Yeah. We take the throw in, just pin them in. Don't let them out. Thing is, I'm worried about Fred running out of position.
No, Fred's been all right. A lot of people are
but in these situations, if he bombs to try to close someone down, he leaves his block.
Yeah.
Just stay in your zones, keep in your zone, and let them play through you. If they're that good, invite them to play through you. Here we go, Fred, hold it up. Yes, play it into Sabitzer.
That's it.
Pops around Bruno, so he played around the corner. Fred with a lovely challenge there.
Back around the corner.
Crowd would love that. Crowd would love that. Look at him.
We win. If we win this, I'm giving Fred man of the match.
Well,
since the sending off.
His stock is rising in this game for man of the match.
Yeah, for sure. That's sending off. If we win it, I'll give it to him.
It's time like this, running down time, but just pinning them in, not allowing them to play out. It's really good play here, guys. But don't get complacent. I think Fred's got license, but Sabitzer and guys like that just need to sit back and just turn over the ball. Lovely. We get a throw here off Fred again.
Well, 8 points. Yeah, 8 points behind Arsenal if we...
And same game played?
No, they've played a game more than us. But they've got to play City twice.
Look at them slowing up the play, the ball boys.
Lads, that's it.
Oh boy, what a game. Good win this would be, says Andrew Williams. I watched the replay. Excuse me, I'm burping and it's on screen. Don't know what it tastes like my dinner. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm going out for dinner as well. I've got a table booked for 6 o'clock as well.
Lovely. This man has got so much style and, he dresses so well, goes out for dinner, lovely dates. Top man. So here we are, Lindelof coming deep to sort of put pressure on his guy, makes him play home, and here's Fred coming out to meet the ball. Really got engaged him. Give them the 2 centre-backs as much ball as they want. But when they get into our zone, our house, make sure we're on them, boys. Be in their face.
I think this is a learning curve as well for the players where, certain things you've got to, because also you're going to get, the club's going to get fined for this as well, not controlling the players.
It was just, I don't know much.
They'll get fined.
It wasn't like Arsenal, Man U, like in '88.
No, but we played Arsenal recently and the club was fined as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they will fine the club.
All right. All to be discussed, guys. But here we go. Crystal Palace probing now. Come on, 1-2s.
Well done.
We've got players in front of the ball, behind the ball. Sorry.
Free kick.
Is Eze?
Is that free kick or is it offside?
They're playing on. Elise with a deep cross and it goes out for a goal kick. We've got the numbers there. We're secure. Come on, guys.
We'll take that.
They will take a fine for that, says Andrew Williams. We need to survive this and take our 3 points. We will have a tough run for the next 2 games without Casemiro.
I think we'll be all right, though. I honestly think we'll be all right.
I think we'll be all right. Someone's already ahead of us. It's giving us the final whistle. Yeah. But we don't want to hear that. I told you guys. Tyrone, all right, I can skip that now and relax. Yeah, there are some talking points.
Yeah.
A lot of talking points today, don't you think?
There's talking points, but are we going to do it on the reaction? Are we going to get... The reaction is going to be slightly different tonight, guys. Slightly different, so make sure you tune in for it. Rebly's doing something for the reaction, so make sure you check it out. Obviously, who was your man of the match? In the comments, guys, who you think was your man of the match? And not only who was your man of the match, but... Like Amanda said, there's loads of talking points. I'm going to sit there. I don't want to say I'm defending.
Can we list off the talking points?
It's going to be
man of the match.
Man of the match.
The red card. That's a major talking point, isn't it?
Yeah. And
also talking point, who would be responsible? Who are you putting fingers at? Is it Casemiro? Should he know better? Should Anthony not, as Rebel saying there, should he have not have got up and pushed the guy which started the whole?
But this is something with Anthony and him. It's been something that's been brewing since the last game.
Right.
So it's something that's brought up in this game. But at the same time, Casemiro should be sort of he knows better.
Yeah.
You know the rules. Don't put your hands around that person's neck. I know he's probably trying to defend himself, but clearly there's a way of pushing and then there's a way of grappling, and he grappled the guy. So it's a sending off. So you can't say it's not sending off, but both players should have been sent off for it.
Look at the block there. Look at the lovely block, defensive block there. Numbers behind the ball, not giving them any area to sort of play around.
No, great. It is good though. I'm pleased. I'm pleased. I know like everyone's giving the thing, but guys, man of the match. Before we sign off, guys, who is your man of the match? I'm giving it to Fred.
I think Martinez, Fred, Bruno in contention for me. Martinez there, last minute, clearing the ball. It's really tight. Fred's done well in sort of spells. I can't always think he's the best player on the pitch as in man of the match.
Yeah.
But it's kind of performance. Yes, the final whistle has gone. Put it there, guys. See it there. This is the combination.
That's it.
You know, sorry, Mr. B. You were invited.
You're back next week.
Yeah, you were invited.
Here.
But we did it together.
Yeah.
That's it, guys. Man of the match, Martinez says K Mbappe. Fred says MK. Martinez from Jet. Fred again from Bill Badger. Martinez says Andrew Williams. Good performance despite the referee's disgraceful performance, says Tyrone Williams. Wow, says Surrey Media House. What a game. Indeed. Yeah. Guys, this has been a watch along, 15 in the house. Make sure you press the like button for us, guys.
Yeah. Guys, yeah, as I said, it's something going to be different. I think would you be doing a reaction with Rebel for Rebel?
Rebel. What? Let's do a reaction.
Yeah.
Or we're not doing a show.
No, I don't think reaction show, guys. There will be something, but because I think everyone's busy tonight, I think on Monday's got stuff to do. I'm going out for a meal in the next. I've got to be out and home within the next hour. So guys, we will be back on Monday night with Andy Tate, but we will be doing the video. And also, guys, remember the membership as well. Go check it out as well, guys. Please go check the membership out as well.
For sure. On that note, just a couple more here. I can't give a serious man of the match comment until I see the whole game, says Edward French. Edward French. I can't get Fred out my mouth. Keep him up. Miko said Casemiro had hands round Hughes' neck like Homer Simpson of Bart. Brilliant comment.
Great win.
Bill Badger just need the Barcodes to lose and City after that. Yes, it's going well. It's going our way. And referees are Pratt. Agreed. Last one from Matt. Liverpool close to the bottom than they are to us. Yeah. Guys, it's been a great show.
It's been great guys. So from us tonight, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And check out the reaction show. It will be around. So just check it out. Rebel will get it up within the next hour. And what do you guys think about this setup, doing a live watch along together? Give us a yes or no in the comments afterwards, guys, if you want to see more of this. If you want to see more of this, doing it around each other's house? We do live quite close together. Yeah. And it's not often we can do this, but it's a good look. Well, I've enjoyed it. Same with you and everyone out there. Appreciate everyone with the comments. We'll see you later, guys. Thank you, guys. Good night. Good night. We're back.